Hello, good evening. It's over and over and over again. My name's Richard, that's Paula, and we are going to be bringing you coverage of the biggest game of the summer so far, England against Spain, the quarter-final of the Euro 2022. Can England get through to another semi-final? It would be the fourth one in a row for the women, in the fourth competition in a row. Let's hope we can do it. It's all going to be coming up, all the fun and all the drama, the other side of this.
We'll be alright with Ellen White. Take the lead with Beth Mead. Williamson gets the job done and Lauren Hemp is heaven sent. Hear the Lionesses roar. Left foot, right foot, header. Left foot, right foot, head. I'm supporting England cause it's left foot, right foot, head.
So that was, of course, Left Foot, Right Foot, Header, which is one of the songs on A Beautiful Game CD. The link is in the description. Please download that song, Pete Drake and Kay Spink. It's a great song to support the Lionesses through the rest of this tournament, which hopefully will be longer than just the next couple of hours or so, because England need to get through this game. It is going to be an exciting evening. Now, in terms of the team news, the most important bit of team news actually is the fact that Serena is back. Serena is back. She is back. Serena is back. She tested negative for some makeup illness, and she's back. She's going to be on the touchline with the players in the dressing room. Everything's back to normal. It seemed like it would be yesterday from what she said in her press conference anyway, but it's been confirmed. She is there with the team, which is great news. She had lots of preparations in place anyway, and the players have basically said it hadn't really made a lot of difference to the preparation, but now she's back with the team. So that's the best bit of team news that we could have hoped for. In terms of the players that started the game, it's exactly the same lineup that started the three group games, unsurprisingly. It's a winning team. So it's Mary Oakes in goal, of course, back four, Lucy Bronze, Millie Bright, Leah Williamson at the captain, of course, and Rachel Daly at left back. The three in midfield, Kira Walsh, Georgia Stanway and Fran Kirby. And the three in attack, Beth Mead, of course, the tournament's top scorer, Ellen White and Lauren Hemp. So Alita Russo is going to have to come off the bench again, as she has done successfully in the last few games. Ella Toon as well. Just shows what a strong squad we've got. The Spain lineup then, it is Sandra Panos in goal. It's Una Bato at the back with the captain, Irene Paredes, Maria Pilar Leon and Olga Camora. Then in midfield, it is Bon Mati, Gugero and Abalera, and the three up front is Cardona, Gonzalez and Caldente. So strong side from Spain. We know what to expect from them. They're a very possession-based side, aren't they? So we know they're going to try and keep the ball, and it's going to be up to us to try to get the ball off them and create some chances of our own, which I'm sure we will. Of course, in terms of form, we're unbeaten in 17 games, of course, under Serena, going back to September last year. We've won the last 9, but that's 9 in a row since the last game we didn't win was that game against Spain, the 0-0 draw in the Arnold Clark Cup back in February. So they're the last team to stop us scoring and the last team to stop us winning. In terms of Spain, and they are also in good form. They've only lost one of their last 25 games. That was, of course, to Germany in the group stage. They lost that game 2-0. But that is their only defeat, I say, in 25 games. So they are in great form as well. We know the players they've got missing, but they got through the group. I wasn't overly impressed with them generally. They've looked suspect at the back, and they didn't score that many goals. In fact, they're the third lowest scorers of all the teams that got through into the quarterfinals. It was only Austria and Belgium that scored less goals in the group than Spain. So they've got an issue there. We're not conceding many goals. That's going in our favour. But this game's all about tonight, isn't it? What's happened in the past doesn't matter. It's all about us turning up tonight, putting in the sort of performances that we've been putting in the previous group games. And if we do that, we'll have a great chance of going through, won't we? It's a difficult game to call, the first quarter-final. Obviously, it's got to be decided tonight, extra time and penalties potentially. And I wouldn't be totally surprised if that's how it finished in that way. But let's hope that we can win, however we win, whether it's in 90 minutes, whether it's in extra time or heaven forbid on penalties. Let's just hope that we can get through, because it's such important for the competition, but it's important for women's football in this country that England get as far into the competition as we can. It's a tough draw, but it was always going to be, wasn't it? We knew it was going to be either Germany or Spain potentially in this round. And out of the two, we've probably got the better one, haven't we? Let's face it, Spain aren't quite as good as Germany as we saw last week. So we just have to go out there tonight, do the job, and hopefully we've got enough to win the game. But it is going to be a tough game. We haven't scored in our last two matches against Spain either. So history in this fixture is not really with us, but we were unfortunate maybe not to win that game in the Arnold Clark Cup. A 0-0 draw tonight isn't going to be enough, is it? It's going to obviously it would be extra time, whatever. But I do think we'll score past this Spanish defence. I do feel that they've got mistakes in them. And I think if we put them under pressure, get the ball wide, get the ball into the box, I think we can cause them problems. And we've got goals in this team, as we saw, a record number of goals in a group stage of Euros with the 14 that we scored, or 13 that we scored, and one, of course, that Northern Ireland scored for us. But ultimately, 14 goals in a group stage is a record. So we've got goals in this team. We know we have. Beth Mead, of course, has been the player of the tournament so far. 5 goals and 2 assists for her in the 3 games. Brilliant form that she's in. But, you know, they can try and keep Beth quiet, and that's fine. But we've got Lauren Hemp on the other wing. Maybe he hasn't quite ignited in his competition yet, but it's coming, isn't it? Maybe tonight's going to be her night when she'll really fire and maybe drive us into that semi-final. Of course, Ellen White is very, very close, isn't she, to the England goal-scoring record. So another goal or 2 from her tonight would be much would be great, wouldn't it, as well, to help us get the job done. But I think it's more about how we play. Yes, we know what Spain are going to do. They're going to try and keep possession of the ball, as they do. But we need to take our game, impose our game on them. And if we do that, I think we've got a hell of a chance to win. It's not going to be easy. Of course it won't be. But we've got everything in our favour. I think the momentum's with us, the current form's with us, and we've got Serena back in the changing room as well with us. And I think that's, you know, I think that's important. Really is important that that she's able to you know, prepare the game in the normal way, as opposed to what had to happen against Northern Ireland on Friday, where, you know, she wasn't able to join up with the team. So I do think that's a massive bonus for us tonight. It's great news. And that could be the thing that swings the game in our favour, because it's little margins, isn't it? Small margins in these sort of games, isn't it, that make a difference. And if the little things go our favour, we'll have a good chance to make it through to another semi-final on Tuesday at Sheffield, which would be fantastic, especially as we've got tickets to that game. So we're praying as well that we're going to do it. But we'll see. It's going to be a very tense and nervy 90 minutes, isn't it, or potentially longer than 90 minutes. But it's going to be a long, stressful night, I'm sure, unless, of course, we get 2 or 3 goals early on. And if it's another Norway, that would be great, wouldn't it? But I think it's going to be a very tight and tense game. I'm not anticipating a lot of goals, if I'm honest, but I do think that we can get at their defence. I think we can put them under pressure. I'm not overly impressed with their goalkeeper, Panos, the Barcelona goalkeeper. She looked a little bit shaky, I felt, in the Champions League games against Arsenal earlier in the season. I felt she made a big mistake against Germany in the group game that they lost. And I think that she can be vulnerable. So I think we need to exploit that as much as we can, put a lot of crosses in the box. Let's put her under a bit of pressure and see how she deals with it. And I say their back 4 as well, I think, can be got at as well. I don't think they've got a lot of pace, really. And I think we've got a fantastic forward line, haven't we? So it's in our favour. I do think we are, despite Spain being pre-tournament favourites to win it, I do feel tonight we're going to start this game slight favourites. We are at home. I say we've got the form and momentum with us, and I do feel as though, yeah, we've got the crowd with us. It's just, you know, it is. I just think we are slight favourites on the night, but that doesn't really mean anything, does it? It's all about how you perform. We need to keep them quiet. We need to do the best that we can defensively, and then impose our game on them. And if we do that, I'm sure we can get a positive result. But it is going to be a very, very tense and nervy night, I'm sure. And yeah, I really hope that we don't concede the first goal, because when Spain are in front, they've got their tails up. They're very difficult to get the ball off, and then it's going to be really hard for us to get our way back into the game. I think we're capable of doing it, but it's just going to make it a lot more difficult. So I think we need to start well. I think we need to take the game to them as early as we can, get them on the back foot, and hopefully we can create 1 or 2 early opportunities. And who knows, get an early goal, as we have done in some of these games already, haven't we? Austria, we scored after 15, 16 minutes. Against Norway, we scored after about 12 minutes. It was Northern Ireland, obviously took us a bit longer to make the breakthrough, but we kind of knew that would happen. This is going to be a different game. Spain are going to want to have the ball and, play in our half of the pitch. And that may favour us because we know how dangerous we can be on a counter-attack with the pace that we've got and the quality that we've got. So, but we'll have to see how it plays out. It's certainly going to be an interesting game, isn't it? The first of these quarterfinals. And should England get the result that we're all hoping for, it is going to keep the excitement going for the rest of the tournament, isn't it? And we can enjoy the other 3 quarterfinals over the next few days a lot more if we know England are still in it, waiting for our semi-final. So it's a massively important game, isn't it? And let's hope that we just put in the best possible performance that we can. And I'm sure that we will. I've got faith in this team. I've got 100% faith in this manager as well. She knows what she's doing. She's prepared for everything, whether it's penalties, extra time. She's just prepared. The players are prepared. They're hungry, and we want this. And you can see how much we've wanted it in the group. And we just need to go out and do that again tonight. And if we play like we have been, we should win. Let's be honest, we should win. But it's not going to be as easy to play as we have done because of our, the quality that Spain have got. And although they haven't hit the heights yet in this tournament, we know what they are capable of doing and what they can do. So they've scored a few goals from crosses and set pieces, haven't they? Headers and stuff. Most of their goals in the group are from headers. So that's something we'll have to watch out for. But, Millie Bright takes a lot of beating in the air, doesn't she? So we've got that in our favour. Leah Williamson as well reads the game very well. So I'm pretty sure that we can, we would have worked on those sort of things, I'm sure. Serena would be, prepared, would have prepared us for this game in the right way. What's your score prediction going to be?
2-1 to us.
Oh, 2-1. That would be great. That would be great. 2-1 would be great. It's such a tight game to call, isn't it? I've got to be honest. I think defensively, we've been so solid. Yes, we haven't been put under a lot of pressure yet in any of the games, really. And Mary Earps hasn't had too much to do. And obviously, Spain have got a lot more quality than we've played before. But I do feel as though defensively, how hard we work without the ball. Spain haven't scored many goals. I think we may well keep another clean sheet. It's just, can we get the goal at the other end? With the quality we've got, yes, I think we can. I think we're going to sneak this 1-0. I think it is going to be a very tense game. But I do think we've got the quality to just edge it. But it is going to be very, very difficult. And I'm sure it's going to be a really high quality game, which is what we've seen in this Euro so far already, haven't we? We've seen, every game's been really good quality, and even the games that maybe have, even the poorest games in this tournament. For example, the game the other night, I thought the Italy-Belgium game lacked quality, but it certainly had excitement and it certainly had drama. And that's what we've got in this tournament. But tonight it's all going to be all about 2 of the best teams in the world, 2 of the best women's football teams that there is, and it's going to be a great game to watch. And let's just hope that we can come out on top. And with our quality, I think we'll do it. I'm going to be confident that we will win, but it is certainly going to be it's going to be a long night, I'm sure. But we're going to try and enjoy it if we can, but it might be difficult.
I always get nervous, England.
Yeah, it is nervous. It is very nervous. It's nervous already. Hopefully the players aren't too nervous and they can go out there and give their best. And, I thought against Austria, the whole occasion, I thought maybe got to us a little bit. The first game, like the opening ceremony in a massive crowd. But I think as the tournament's gone on, we seem to have adjusted to that and we seem to have coped a lot better each game. But this is a slightly different situation, isn't it? A knockout game. You lose and you're out. Simple as that. In a group, you can get away with a poor performance and still get through. Spain lost the game and here they are. They're still in the competition. But in the knockouts now, that's it, isn't it? You lose, you're out. So there is a little bit more pressure. The crowd are going to help us, no doubt. But also it adds to the pressure a little bit, doesn't it? Because there's that expectation, and there is expectation now. I think the Norway game, as great as it was, and how much we all enjoyed that, I do feel as though the Norway game has added to the expectation of everybody now. Almost, a lot of people maybe feel that we should go out and win every game 5, 6, 7, 8-0. It's not going to happen, obviously, but I do feel the expectation's gone up even more, and that adds a little bit more pressure, doesn't it, to the team? And I'm sure that if anybody can make them cope with that, it's Serena, because everything that she says in the interviews that she does is all about taking the pressure off the players and making them just get on with the job. It's a game of football, and if we do our job properly, we do what we've been doing, we will have that great chance to go through and win the game. And I'm confident that we can do it. And what's in our favour as well is the strength that we've got on the bench. You know, Elisa Russo is joint second top scorer in the competition, and she's not started the game. She's coming off the bench and getting goals. She was brilliant against when she came on in the last game. She got player of the match, didn't she, against Northern Ireland? What an impact she made. And she can come off the bench tonight, and Spain will have to try to deal with her presence because, you know, she's a big physical striker. She's great in the errors we saw. She did finally get a goal with her feet as well, didn't she, against Ireland? So, you know, that's a great option off the bench. Ella Toon as well has been fantastic when she's come off the bench as well. So there's another great option there for us. And you know, there's other players as well who maybe haven't played much part yet in this competition. You know, Chloe Kelly's done well as well when she's come on. Nikita Paris hasn't even played yet, and she's got the quality to come on and make a difference if we need her later on in the game. So. That's another thing in our favour as well. Yes, Spain have got some quality on their bench as well, but ultimately, I just feel as though our strength in depth is the strongest in this competition, and in the knockout games, that could be so important, couldn't it? So yeah, I think we are slight favourites. I still think we are, despite the fact that Spain are higher ranked in the world than us by one position. I think they're 7th and we're 8th. So. There's not a lot to choose. We saw in the Arnold Clark Cup, didn't we? There wasn't a lot to choose in that game. Could have gone either way. We could have won. We could have lost. And it's going to be like that tonight as well. But I do feel we will just sneak it. I just feel that we've just got enough. And the momentum's with us. The whole nation's with us. You know, the crowd in the stadium is going to be like an extra player. And hopefully that can really lift them all, lift everybody. And that can get us over the line. And we're going to need the crowd in this game. And if we get through, we're going to need them even more in the upcoming games as well. So, yeah, it's going to be such a good game, such a great occasion. And yeah, let's just hope and pray that we do get the result that we all want and are desperate to see. But yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident we can do it. But I do think it is going to be very, very tough. And yeah, it could be a long night. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get extra time and maybe even beyond that as well. But let's wait and see what happens. We've got 10 minutes or so till the kickoff, so the teams will be coming out quite shortly. Obviously the national anthems and all that kind of stuff, the usual pre-match stuff that they've been doing. Usually in the stadium, there's a great atmosphere before the game, isn't there? Amar is there for us tonight. He's in the stadium already. He will be doing the vlog for us, so look out for that. I will try to get that up on the channel for you tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to be great to experience some of the atmosphere, which is going to be incredible again, isn't it? As it has been at all the England games so far. So yes, that will be going out on the channel tomorrow. So look out for that. And obviously, massive thanks again to Amar and to Andreas and Matt and Adam as well, who put the vlogs on done the vlogs for us throughout this tournament. And it's added something a little bit extra special, I think, to the coverage that we've given. I hope you've all enjoyed them as well. I hope you've all enjoyed it. So if you haven't seen any of the vlogs, they are on the channel. Just have a look at them, watch them. It will give you a little bit of a matchday experience from this fantastic competition. And I say tonight's one could be extra special, couldn't it, if we get the win as well? That will be really, really good. So look out for that tomorrow. And I say the music as well that we play on the channel at the beginning and the end of the show, it is called The Beautiful Game. The link's in the description by Pete Drake and Kay Spink. Please click on that link and get these songs because they're fantastic. They're a great way to support the girls for the rest of the tournament through the summer. It's a great summer songs. We enjoy singing them. We've enjoyed them. So
they're brilliant.
They are brilliant. Yeah. So definitely click on that link and get them on your music player. Luca's in the chat. How you doing, Luca? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you are well. Looking forward to the game. I'm sure you are. We all are. Actually, what we'll do to get us in the mood for kickoff, which is going to be in about 10 minutes time, just a bit less. Why don't we have a little bit of this just for some fun?
Left foot, right foot, header. Left foot, right foot, head. I'm supporting England 'cause it's left foot, right foot, head.
How can you not like this song? How can you not just want to sing along to it?
We'll be alright with Ellen White. take the lead with Beth Mead. Williamson gets the job done and Lauren Hemp is heaven sent. Hear the Lionesses roar. Left foot, right foot, header. Left foot, right foot, head. I'm supporting England cause it's left foot, right foot, head.
So that is Left Foot, Right Foot, Header, which is fantastic. And the other song, of course, is this one, The Beautiful Game, which is also very good.
There's shin pads, hairbands, rainbow laces, brand new fans and different races. Another camp with COVID cases, an England squad with brand new faces. Here we go, the summer's here. Meet your friends and grab a beer. Football's on, the beautiful game, from St Mary's to Bramall Lane. It's just a game, but it's our beautiful game.
That's just got us in the mood now for the game, hasn't it? Those two songs there. So it's a beautiful game. The link is in the description, so please get that on your music player and enjoy it for the next couple of weeks at least and beyond, because they're just great songs and they're great for the way to support, great way to support the team as well. So yeah, please do that. And I say thanks to Pete as well for donating a CD, which Russ has won, but he still hasn't got back to me with his address to send it to. So I've still got the CD. So Russ, you need to get back to me. Let me know where to send it to, and obviously because you have one. So let me know so we can get all that sorted for you. Because you know you've won and you need to get it because it's great. So we are now 6-7 minutes away from kickoff. The teams will be coming out very, very soon. I'm sure they're feeling a little bit. I'm sure they have a few nerves at the moment. You know, when you're in the tunnel waiting to come out, it's such a big occasion, isn't it? But hopefully they will be able to cope with the nerves and produce a sort of performance that we need and that we're desperate for them to do. I think England are in the white kit tonight. I think. I've not sort of seen it yet. It's not seen which kit they're in, but I'm pretty sure they are in the white kit, which we've worn all the way through the tournament so far, haven't we? In fact, they brought the orange kit out, obviously that you're wearing, which is lovely. But we've only worn it in that friendly against Holland. That's it. We haven't won it since. We haven't won it in the competition. Anyway, you know, we are at home, I guess, and I suppose when you're at home, you wear your home kit, mostly, don't you? But it is a nice kit. But again, see, I'm quite superstitious, and I think that you don't want to change your kit now when we've won the games in the white kit. So keep the white kit all the way through, and hopefully, you know, it will stay lucky. Kiddos in the chat, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you are well. Looking forward to the game. I'm sure we, as we all are. But it's getting tense now, isn't it? With 5 minutes till kick-off, the team will be coming out. The crowd are getting excited in the stadium as well. It's at Brighton, of course, which we didn't play badly there last week, did we? When we played Norway in this stadium, that went quite well. So a similar performance tonight. I'm not expecting a similar scoreline, but if we play like that, the teams are now coming out. Obviously, England led out by, of course, Captain Fantastic Leah Williamson. England are in the white kit. I assume they would be. We look like we're going to have the white socks tonight as well. We did have the orange socks against Northern Ireland, of course. But we have got the white socks tonight as usual. So it is the home kit. And Spain look as though they're going to be in their home kit as well. With their red shirts and the blue, with blue shorts and blue socks. Kiddo says they're Mido, indeed. Mido! We need Mido to I'm sure she's going to be the key player again, as she has been throughout this competition for England. Scored in every game, of course, so far. And we are just about to enjoy the national anthems, actually, as well, which is always a great moment, isn't it, in international football, especially in tournaments. This is a Spanish national anthem.
They're very stern, don't they?
Game face.
Yeah, game face. Yeah.
Game face for the Spanish too. That's their national
Oh,
anthem.
they've definitely got the game face on there.
There seems to be a few Spanish fans in the crowd as well. Add to the atmosphere. They'll have a little section somewhere. But this is, of course, the big moment for us, the English national anthem, of course, as always. Come on, England! Love the national anthem. It's the only time I love the national anthem is when it's played before a football game. The rest of the time it's boring and crap. But anyway, that was good fun. That was good. They looked up for it actually. Fran Kirby always looks miserable, but that's just a persona, isn't it? I'm sure she's going to have a great game.
She's have a good game, man.
Terry says, "Good evening, Richard and Mrs. B. Home at last. I thought I was going to miss the start. No, you're in time for the start. We're just getting started now." And Kiddo says Esther Gonzalez and Caldente are the ones to look out for. Yeah, well, they've got a few players. Yeah, they are the two that's going to cause us the most problems, probably. But I'm more concerned about how we play. If we play our game, I'm not worried about any of their players because we'll be in control of the game. No, they want possession of the ball, don't they? It's our job to stop them getting that. And I'm sure we can do that because our pressing's been great. Our work off the ball's been great so far. We just need to do that again and get them off their stride. And if we do that, we'll win. I don't think they've got a plan B, Spain. They play one way and that's it. Usually it works against most teams and that's fine, but it didn't work for them against Germany. And if we play well, hopefully it won't work for them tonight either. I'm sure we will look to disrupt their passing play. The referee is actually Stephanie Frappart, who's probably the most famous female referee, the best female referee out there, which is good news. We've got Nick Nack in the chat there, says, good evening all. Good evening, hope you are well. I haven't seen anything from Spain to be worried about yet. I haven't in this tournament. No, I agree with you. I haven't really in the tournament, but we know they have got quality. So it's just one of them things, isn't it? Muni's in the chat as well. He says, good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening to yourself as well. I hope you're all well. Looking forward to the game, I'm sure. We are now, moments away from the kickoff in Brighton, of course. The Amex Stadium, it looks absolutely packed, as you would imagine. The atmosphere in the stadium looks like it's amazing, actually. And I say, well, yeah, I wish I was there as well. But we will hopefully, if we win this game, we will be there on Tuesday for the semi-final. But yeah, it looks like a great atmosphere. Amar's, I say, doing a vlog for us, so he'll be capturing hopefully lots of that for us. The ball is being brought out onto the pitch by one of the little fans again, as has been the case in most of the games. I know they have the car sometimes, but this is much better. It's nice to get a little fan on the pitch. Terry says I've told you, don't worry, 5-1 England. Well, I'm not sure. So. Not sure about 5-1. Munian says, Nick Nat, let's be alert. The game may prove to be tricky to know, but no, I think it will be tricky. And Nick Nat says, surely we'll win. I'm confident. No, I'm confident as well, but it is going to be very tense and very tight. So we are just about to get up and underway in this first quarterfinal, Euro 2022. Well, technically Euro 2021, move forward a year. Euro 2020 is good. That Serena's back with the team on the bench, looking well, and I'm sure that she's got this team really well prepared for this battle tonight. That is going to be, we know it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be Spain to kick off. England, all in white, are attacking the goal to our right in the first half, which was the way that we played when we was in this stadium against Norway. That was the end where we scored them 6 goals. Spain kicked off actually before they took the knee, and we're going to have to start the game all over again. Although Spain don't think they have to, which is a bit strange. But anyway, they're going to have to kick off again because they kicked off, then took the knee, and they're going to have to kick off again. But it is Spain to get us off and underway. And we are now away here at Brighton, Spain in possession. Ellen White, charged that clearance down, and she's gone straight down. It hit either bit in the face or in the chest, but she's gone down. That's probably going to sum up where we're going to play. Get in their faces, try to, disrupt their play. That's what we're doing straight away there. And Munian says there, yes, let's win this one. Indeed, we need to win this one, and then we can start dreaming maybe of a final. But anyway, let's see what happens in this game first. England now getting their first real bit of possession in midfield with Georgia Stanway. She does well, just plays it back to Leah Williamson, goes out to that far side. England's left, Rachel Daly. Had a good tournament, Rachel Daly, actually, playing at left back. Unusual position throwing away because she does play up front in America, doesn't she, for Houston Dash. So, but she's done a great job at left back throughout this tournament for England. But Spain now have picked up the ball, and we know what they're going to do. They're going to pass and pass and pass. We've got imperative views in the chat here, and it says Kira Walsh will be key. She's always key, isn't she? She goes unnoticed a lot of the time, but she's so key to the way that we play. She's closing the ball down now in midfield, but Spain are just keeping possession, knocking the ball around. England are closing them down quite quickly, actually, so far. This ball's now pinged out to this near side. And it actually went out, did it? It's gone out. Yeah, it has gone out. So it's going to be a throw to England on this near side, which Lucy Bronze will probably come forward to take England's right back. She's had a great tournament as well, you have to say. We'll take that throw quickly. It was in to Georgia Stanway. She gets it back, Lucy Bronze, but that's gone out of play. Has it? No, it looks like it hasn't actually. Spain do pick up possession. And you can see that Spain are just looking to knock the ball around. That's all they're going to try and do all the way through this game. It's just up to us to try to stop them from doing that. It's now Ona Battle, of course, Manchester United fullback with the ball. And Spain now coming forward over on that far side. Playing the ball into midfield. This is a good play again from Spain. A little bit of space here on the near side. The cross comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Mary Earps is there. A great catch from her, actually. She was under a little bit of pressure as well, Mary Earps. She did really well. And that was a good claim there from the England goalkeeper. She took a knock there, actually. She took a knock, but that was good play from Spain. They did pull us apart a little bit there. There was space on this near side. It was Olga Kamara's cross, and she did really, really well, actually, Mary Earps there. She was under a bit of pressure there from Cardona, it was actually. But a great claim from Mary Earps. She's okay. And she's not even going to require any treatment. She's back on her feet again with the ball in her hands. Imperative View says there, what's the thoughts on Maya Letitier's move to United? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have minded her at Arsenal, actually, Maya Letitia. She's a very good player, out of contract as well. We've got a Spanish fan in, Vamos España. Let's hope you're wrong, but anyway, please enjoy the game. And Nick Nack says there, good take from the goalkeeper. It was. And Terry says, well held up. So it was really well played by the goalkeeper there. Fantastic from her. She hasn't had a lot to do in this tournament, so she's had to stay alert because, you know, she may have been called into action, but she did really well there. England now in possession with Rachel Daly on that far side, finds Kira Walsh in midfield, tries to keep it all ticking for England. Nick Nack says if she's anything like her old man, she'll have a good touch. Imperative View says predictions. Well, I went 1-0. Paula's gone 2-1 to England. Let me know what you're thinking as well. We obviously we're going to predict an England win, aren't we? Yeah, we don't care what the score is. Terry's gone 5-1 to England. I think it's a little bit optimistic, but sometimes his optimism is well placed, and he's not been too far off the mark on occasion. So let's hope he's right tonight. Anyway, a 5-1 would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But I'm thinking it might be slightly more difficult than that, but we'll see. Spain again are in possession over on that far side. That's a long ball forward, but Millie Bright's underneath that. In fact, she lets it go. It falls to Lucy Bronze instead. Coming forward down this near side. This is a good run from Lucy Bronze. Powerful run forward. She's made about 40 yards up the pitch. It's a really good run. She's got Beth Mead just outside of Beth Mead now in possession for England. She tries to give it back to Lucy Bronze, but it just went behind the England player, who has, of course, just moved to Barcelona, hasn't she? So she'll be playing with a lot of these players next season in La Liga. So that's going to be interesting for her, isn't it? But that was a great run there from Lucy Bronze. Took the ball forward, carried it pretty much a whole length for the pitch. But unfortunately, the move did break down. And Spain are now again in possession with Captain Paredes. Plays the ball forward into midfield. That's a long ball over the top. Lucy Bronze is there again with a good header. Falls to Millie Bright, who's had a really good tournament, hasn't she? Nick Nack says there, I was thinking 2 or 3-0 myself. Wow, okay, that's optimistic, but I like it. Imperative View says, do you prefer Millie or Alex Greenwood as the ideal partner for Leah? Well, Millie Bright for me all day long. Millie Bright is just an unbelievable defender. She's not always great with the ball at her feet. Anyway, England coming forward now. Beth Mead on this near side, just inside the penalty area. She's got 2 defenders in front of her. She goes back to Georgia Stanway. and she must have been offside. I think the flag's up. She's offside, which was a shame. Let's have a look at the replay. Oh, it was tight. I think she just was offside actually. She just went a fraction too early. And Imperative View says there Spain went direct for us. Yeah, they did go direct, but we dealt with that. I think we can deal with that all day. It's going to be more if they can try and get in between the two centre halves. That's where the threat's going to be. They're coming forward again over on that far side. But it's been quite an even opening 6 minutes. Really, there's not much in it. Spain have probably had a little bit more possession than England, but we kind of expected that to a certain degree. Good tackle there from Leah Williamson, actually takes the ball off Cardona, and now it's gone behind it. It's going to be a corner to Spain, the first corner of the game over on that far side. They've been dangerous from set pieces, haven't they? Nick Nack says there Spain seems to be looking for an early ball forward. Yeah, they do. They certainly try to get the ball forward. I wouldn't say that they've changed their style too much, but yeah, they are trying to get the ball forward quicker. But so far, there's not anything to choose between the sizes. There's still neither team's really settled yet. But Spain have probably had slightly more possession. They've got this first corner. It's going to be taken over on that far side with Bonmati with the corner towards the penalty spot. The header comes in. It's at the far post, but it was not on target there. It was, there's an injury actually inside the penalty. It's Paredes, actually the captain, who seems to have had a head injury there from that corner. England didn't really deal with that too well, actually. It was a header came in from Guerra, but it went wide of the post. England didn't really deal with that particularly well. Beth Mead got out, jumped actually, and it was at the far post actually. Cardona had a chance, but it was just away from her, thankfully. It is going to be a goal kick to England, but that was the first real chance for either side in this game. Luckily, it didn't go on target. Imperative View says there, Esther makes runs in behind, unlike Jenny. So something to worry about. Yeah, obviously it's something to worry about. Nick Nack said there should have headed it. Yeah, maybe she could have headed it. But England now in possession, looking to have an attack of our own. Fran Kirby plays the ball out to that far side to Lauren Hemp, her first real involvement in this game, and she has the ball taken off her by Manchester United's Una Battle. They've had a few battles in the past, haven't they, in the Manchester derby, and they're coming up against each other again tonight in this big quarter-final. But that was a little bit better from England, getting the ball forward to Lauren Hemp. I say her first real touch of the game, actually. Lucy Bronze finds Beth Mead on this near side, and Beth Mead does well, actually. She gets past one defender, but she doesn't get past her a second time. In fact, she's won a free kick. It was a late tackle there. And it is going to be a free kick to England. Got an opportunity to get the ball in the box. Oh yeah, it was a foul actually. That was quite a wild swing actually there. Nick Nack says they're nice tempo about England's play at the moment. Let's hope they can keep it up. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay, but we've got a good opportunity to get the ball in the box. It's a free kick on this near side. England's right. Beth Mead is going to take it. It's just about 2 or 3 yards inside from the touchline, midway inside at the Spanish half. Everybody's lined up just on the edge of the penalty area. A good ball in here from Beth Mead could lead to a big chance for England. Mead with that free kick towards the penalty spot. Header comes in from Ellen White, but it's just drifted wide. And she was offside anyway, I think. That's the sort of opportunity that Alicia Russo is dangerous, isn't she? She's so good in the air. It was a lovely free kick from Beth Mead. In fact, she wasn't offside. She's not offside. Had it been on target, VAR would have given that goal, actually, because she was onside. But she did head it wide. She should have maybe done a little bit better with that. But anyway, it's gone wide of the post. And England's first real chance has gone begging. So maybe one chance at each end so far. We've played nearly 10 minutes. Nick Nack says there, super crossing. Imperative View says there, I love Kirby, but Toon's a game changer. She's so feisty. No, she's played really well at her Toon. I'm sure she'll come on later on. Nick Nack says no offside. No, she wasn't offside, definitely not. Terry says we need Russo on. We needed Russo on there. I'm sure she will come on later if we need a goal, without a doubt. Millie Bright wins that header and wins a second header. Not much gets past her, does it, Millie Bright? And England now picks up the ball. There's an opportunity here for Lauren Hemp, just about 25 yards out. She's just held up briefly, plays it back instead to Kira Wolf, pings the ball to this near side. Beth Mead gets across and it's deflected, and the Spanish head gets the ball away but not that far actually. England picked up again. Kira Walsh on the edge of the penalty area, tried to thread the ball through, couldn't quite find the gap, and Spain do clear it away again. But again, Millie Bright's there with a header, and then Rachel Daly tried to play the ball up this near side towards Beth Mead, but it's going to roll out for a throw to Spain. We've played 11 minutes at Brighton. It is England 0, Spain 0. A very, very tight, even start to this game, as we kind of expected. There's been one half opportunity perhaps at each end so far, but it is still 0-0, and England are actually playing pretty well. And we've got possession again. Beth Mead plays it back to captain Leah Williamson, and her and Millie Bright just exchange passes. Leah now plays the ball to Rachel Daly. England just slowing the pace down a little bit now. It's been quite frantic this opening 10 minutes. I think both teams are still looking to really settle down, but England now looking just to get a little bit of possession, slow the pace down. Leah Williamson again now strides forward over halfway in typical style. She plays the ball out to the far side to Rachel Daly. Fran Kirby tried to find Lauren Henk, wasn't a great ball, and the battle's clearance is picked up by Rachel Daly. England enjoying a lot more possession now. Williamson chips that ball over the top, over on that far side, looking for Lauren Hemp. She gets there just ahead of Ona Battle there. Can she get past her? In fact, she's won a throw right by the corner flag. That's going to be a good battle between those two tonight, the two Manchester-based players. Imperative View says there, Russo is a different beast in the air. She scored 2 headers in the same game against us. Yeah, that's right, she did, yeah. She is a fantastic player, and she offers a big threat. And I'm sure, I'll say later on in the game, yeah, I'm sure she'll come on if needed. Rachel Daly's going to take this throw into the penalty area. It's flicked on by Ellen White towards Lauren Hemp. She plays it back over her head to Georgia Stanway. Now it's with Lucy Bronze. This is good play from England, starting to really settle down now. The ball into Beth Mead. Oh, she's fouled, is she? Referee says no. She took it past the defender. Looked like she was caught there. Referee didn't give a free kick, but Beth Mead's battled back to try and win the ball. She's got pushed over again, actually, but the referee says play on. It looked like there may have been a foul, actually, on Beth Mead. I'm not really sure why it wasn't given, but anyway, Spain now do have possession inside their own penalty area. But it's been a good spell from England those last 2 or 3 minutes there. Nick Nack says there, looked like a foul. It did look like a foul. I'm surprised it wasn't given, but you know, it's difficult to tell really unless you see a replay. But anyway, Spain now are in possession in the England half on this near side. It's with Olga, she's got on the back of her shirt. It's Kamara, of course. Spain now are in possession again. They're in midfield, looking to try to pull our defence apart. Ball played out to that far side. Well cut out from Rachel Daly. She read that well. So she's having a good tournament, Rachel. Plays the ball into Kira Walsh. Just a nice, simple ball to Lucy Bronze on this near side. Trying to come forward again. Finds Beth Mead. It's a funny touch from Beth Mead, actually. She did manage to keep the ball in. She tried to keep it in, and now it is a free kick to Spain. It was Georgia Stanway there with the foul. Looked like a little bit of retribution there on the foul that wasn't given on Beth Mead a few moments ago. It was a little bit late there from Stanway. She got there as quickly as she could, but it was too late, and it is a free kick. So that was a foul. They've just shown a replay. It was definitely a foul on Beth Mead just before. So I'm not quite sure why it wasn't given, but anyway, referee missed that one, but she certainly gave the foul there against Georgia Stanway, and it is a free kick to Spain, which they've now taken. It's gone to Una Battle over on that far side, back with the Manchester United fullback. But again, Rachel Daly read the game well, but Kira Wolf gets in a bit of trouble, does she? But she does it. She wins it back, and then Rachel Daly can go long up that far side, looking for the run of Ellen White, but it's cut out by Spain. They've managed to keep the ball in, and now it's gone back to goalkeeper Panos. Made that mistake, didn't she, against Germany? We could do with her making another one tonight.
Oh, that's good.
Georgia Stanway cut out that ball there inside the centre circle, but again, Spain do come away with the ball. We've got a line in the chat there. Hello, yep, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Imperative View says that was an awful pass from Bronze. It wasn't a great pass, was it? But anyway, Spain are now coming forward over on that far side. Again, Rachel Daly's there. Brilliant defending again from her. She's had a really good start to this game, and that's a foul on Lauren Hemp by Bateau. And I'll say those two are going to that's going to be the key, one of the key battles in this game, I think, tonight. And so far, the Spaniards maybe just come out on top so far. Lauren Hemp's been fairly quiet, but she was fouled there. It is a free kick to England, deep inside our own half. We've played 15 minutes here at Brighton. England 0, Spain 0. Very, very tight game, as expected. But England are playing okay, actually. We're doing well. We've had a good spell of possession in the last few minutes. We're keeping Spain at arm's length. Leah Williamson takes that free kick up the far side. It's flicked on by Lauren Hemp, looking for Ellen White, but it is Spain who get the ball away, and they will now get possession again with Paredes at the back. It goes back to the goalkeeper, Panos, and Spain now just trying to play it out from the back. England not really pressing at this moment in time, and Spain just a little bit of space within their back four, just knocking the ball around quite comfortably. And that was Leon there, played the ball into the centre circle to Esther Gonzalez. Now Spain coming forward down that far side. So switch the play to this near side to Caldente. Cuts in, tries a shot from distance, but it's straight at Mary Earps. Comfortable save there. It was Caldente. It was there with that effort. Cut in onto her right foot from about 25 yards a shot, but it was comfortable for Mary Earps. A nice, easy save for her. That will do her confidence the world of good. She had a good start, actually, Mary Earps. Made a good catch a little while ago, and a comfortable save there as well. Good hands from her, as she has done throughout this tournament, has to be said. Imperative Views, it says there, what a spectacle it is. It's a great game of football. It's very tense, though, isn't it? I must admit, I'm feeling the tension now. It is quite tense, but England are playing well, actually, which is making me feel a little bit better. But every time Spain get the ball and come forward, you know, your heart races a little bit, doesn't it? Because we know they've got the quality. We just saw that effort there from Caldente, but it was a good save. And England have now got a throw on this near side, deep inside our own half. It was Beth Mead that created that throw there. It's going to be Lucy Bronze to take it as usual, just wiping the ball. Luckily, it's not as warm tonight, is it? The temperatures dropped quite a lot, so it's still quite muggy, but it's much better conditions to play football than it would have been last night. So it should lead to a good game, and it has done so far. But Spain now coming forward again down this near side with Caldente. She keeps it in well, faced up by Lucy Bronze. This is a good moment for Spain. Caldente goes past Lucy Bronze, across into the near post. Millie Bright's there, just gets in front of, I think it was in front of Esther Gonzalez, and it is going to be another corner to Spain, this one on the near side. The second corner for Spain. Imperative View says there's so many nuances and individual battles all over the pitch. There is actually, yeah. I think that says about 19 degrees at the MX. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, a nice temperature, isn't it? It's not, obviously, a little bit cooler would probably be better, but it's nowhere near what it was yesterday, which was horrible, wasn't it? Really, it was far too hot to play football. Oh, and there was Rachel Daly with a clearance. It looked like she was caught there actually after the ball. Not sure whether the referee's given a free kick. Rachel gets back to her feet. She's going to be okay. But she was caught slightly after the ball. I don't think it actually was a foul. It was just two players just committed to try and win the ball. And Rachel Daly just maybe came off slightly worse, but she's fine. Looking like she's got quite a nice suntan, actually. So obviously she enjoyed the sun yesterday, perhaps more than some of us did. But anyway, Spain now coming forward again with Caldente on this near side. Goes past Lucy Bronze this time, but Beth Mead's there to try and make life difficult for her. Beth Mead does well. Oh, the referee's given it as a free kick. It was a little bit overly enthusiastic maybe from Beth Mead. Perhaps it was a foul. She just worked so hard to try and win the ball. Yeah, she didn't quite get the ball there. It was a bit of an unnecessary foul, actually. I think Lucy Bronze was back on the cover there. So this is an actual dangerous moment now for England. It's going to be Caldente with this free kick on this near side, about 10 yards in from the near touchline, about in line with a penalty spot. So it's a dangerous area, this, for Spain. They've got 4, 5, 6 players inside the penalty area. We know that Caldente's got quality with a delivery. Let's see what it's like. So Spain have scored a few goals from set pieces in this tournament. We need to be switched on here defensively. We didn't deal with the last corner particularly well, but this is a free kick in towards the near post. It's flicked on, but it's flicked on and over the top, and it's gone behind for a goal kick to England. That was Guardia there with that header. It was a good free kick actually into that near post, dangerous area. It's flicked on. That's the sort of set piece where you need a player coming in around the back in kind of 1990s Arsenal style. But where England there had 3 or 4 defenders actually covering the goal, so great defending that was for England. But Lucy Bronze had just won another throw for England on this near side. Serena now coming off the bench, and she's got some words to say. She didn't look very happy about something there, Serena. Anyway, it was a throw to England. Kira Walsh there under pressure from two Spanish players, which does well. Finds Leah Williamson, brings the ball forward. It's a good run from Leah Williamson, and she's caught there. She's caught there by Esther Gonzalez, and it's going to be a free kick to England inside the centre circle. Good play that was from Leah Williamson. England have took that quickly though to Rachel Daly. Finds Lauren Hemp, who's not had a lot of the ball, we have to say, in his first 21 minutes that we've played. Rachel Daly now plays it in to Lauren Hemp there, who's fouled. Again, Batel's not left her side so far in this game, and she got a little bit too tight there, and it was a free kick. Terry says, yeah, Serena don't look happy. She didn't look very happy then, did she? And obviously there's something she wasn't sort of very pleased with something that's going on. But anyway, England are now in possession with Millie Bright on halfway. Brings the ball into the Spanish half. She's got Lucy Bronze outside. That's a good ball to Beth Mead. Down this near side. Beth Mead goes past the defender. Does she? No, she doesn't. Good defending, actually. Those two are having quite a good battle as well, aren't they, on this near side? Olga Kamara and Beth Mead, they've come up against each other a few times so far. But that was good defending. And now Spain are coming forward over on that far side with Batel. Lauren Hemp runs over there to close her down, and she's forced backwards. But Spain now again in possession inside their own half, slowing the game down themselves now. It has been very, very frantic this opening 21 minutes, but very few real opportunities, maybe one half chance for each side. We've got a comment there from David Play Games. He says, can we take the women to the Men's World Cup? Well, they probably wouldn't do any worse, would they? That's for certain. They'd probably do better. Well, I'd definitely take the women's manager to the World Cup without a shadow of a doubt. Nick Neck says their referee's quite happy to blow up for minimal contact free kicks, although she didn't give that one on Beth Mead, so that's strange because she has given a lot of other soft ones. Anyway, Spain now coming forward, ball into the box of the near post. Spain with a shot at goal. It's deflected off Leah Williamson. It's going to be another corner to Spain. They are looking dangerous when they come forward, as you would have expected. That was a good play actually down that far side. A ball into the near post. Leah Williamson did well. The shot comes in and Williamson blocked it. I think it would have probably been fairly comfortable for Mary Ertz. But anyway, Leah wasn't going to take any chances. Is another corner though to Spain, who are starting to put a little bit more pressure on us now. It's their third corner. Russ is in the chat. It's evening, Richard. Russ, I need your address, mate, so to send that CD. I'll get you one. Send me a message and we'll get that sorted. It is a corner though to Spain over on the far side. Again, their third corner in towards the near post, but it's far too close to Mary Ertz. Good handling again from the England goalkeeper. She's having a very, very solid tournament, isn't she? The Manchester United goalkeeper took that corner there quite comfortably again. And she just rolls the ball out to Leah Williamson, brings it forward and then plays it out to that far side to Lauren Hemp. Again, Batel straight in on her. She's not giving her a second of space. Good defending, actually. And again, Lauren Hemp had the ball. She just let it run away from her there, and Spain have picked up possession. But Hemp works hard there to try to win it back. But Spain come away with the ball again. This has been a better spell from Spain, actually. They're starting to look a little bit more dangerous. This ball clips over to this near side. Beth Mead's come across there to try and defend, but actually the flag's gone up. It must be an offside this time for the fullback Kamara there, and it is going to be a free kick to England. But Spain are starting to turn the screw a little bit. Imperative View says there, Olga Kamara predominantly plays as a left winger for Real. She's completely nullified. Beth, yeah, she has, and she's got forward there as well. A little bit too keen there because it was offside. I mean, both their fullbacks are doing a good job, actually, aren't they, on keeping our wide players quiet so far. But we know they've both got quality, and I'm sure that they will have some impact on this game the longer it goes on. But Spain are coming forward again, just inside the England half. Bon Matti plays the ball to this near side to Caldente. It's a good touch. Lucy Bronzo takes the ball off her. Really good defending that was from Lucy Bronzo. And then Georgia Stanway is fouled. And it is going to be a free kick to England. Spain are certainly not shy of a tackle, are they? They've got great quality on the ball, but they certainly will fight hard to win it back when they lose it. And Georgia Stanway did well. Two Spanish players came in on her. In fact, it didn't look like there was much contact on her there, actually. The two Spanish players looked as though they hit each other. But anyway, we get a free kick out of it, so we're not going to complain too much. It did look a little bit messy from Spain now. But anyway, it is a free kick to England, which Mary Earps is going to take. In fact, England have had 6 fouls against them and Spain only 2. It just goes to show what I was just saying there about Spain and not scared to get stuck in. Imperative View says there, haven't seen either Stanway or Kirby. Not really, no. But you know, we are playing quite well. I'm not disappointed with how we're doing, but yeah, we're not really getting our influential players in the game much. But that's a lot down to the way Spain are playing as well. But we've got a throw there in the attacking third. Lucy Bronze on this near side tries to find Beth Mead again. It is Carmona who has just cleared the ball away. It's going to be another throw, which Lucy Bronze is going to take for England, just about in line with the penalty area. Again, she finds Beth Mead, tries to turn. In fact, Lauren Hemp, they've switched wings actually. Just realised it's Lauren Hemp on this side now, maybe to try to get her away from Battel, who's won that particular duel there between those two. So it's going to be Beth Mead over on that far side now. But Spain coming forward, the ball over the top. Millie Bright's going to get there first, ahead of Esther Gonzalez, and she does well. Millie Bright safe there, just puts it out for a throw. That's what you need to do. Don't take any risks, and she didn't there. It's going to be a throw to Spain on this near side. But good play that was, again, good defending from Millie Bright. Sometimes you do worry about her pace. She's not always the quickest, is she? But she certainly did well there. Got to the ball first and then defended it really well. Spain is still now in possession. They've certainly had a good 5 minutes, Spain. They're coming forward again. This is a good run, actually, from Bon Mati. And it is Spain keeping possession just on the edge of the England penalty area. England are keeping their shape well, denying Spain any space in behind so far. And there's an opportunity for a cross from this near side in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Millie Bright does well actually in the air. Leah Williamson can complete the clearance, but again it's Spain pick the ball up. They are starting to dominate this possession now, but Kira Walsh again cuts out the pass, and England now pick up possession again with Rachel Daly in to that was Kira Walsh. It goes back to goalkeeper Mary Earps. Lauren Hemp wins that header, and Ellen White now, it's a slightly short pass there from the defender. Ellen White almost got in, but Spain do clear it away. It was Paredes there, the captain, puts it out for a throw to England on this near side. Ellen White there did well, put that Spain defence under pressure. You do feel as though that's where we can make something happen. Imperative says there, when Bronze receives the ball, there's no option at all. Players need to come short. Yeah, we do see it be running away a little bit. And Nick Neck says there, sensible defending. It was, yeah, really sensible defending. And Millie Bright again is in possession, plays the ball back to Mary Earps, just on the edge of the England penalty area. Finds Leah Williamson, and she can comfortably find Millie Bright, who goes long up this near side looking for Lucy Bronze, but that pass was overhit. Not much Lucy Bronze could do with that actually, and it's ran through to the goalkeeper. It was actually outside her area, Panos, and that's a poor clearance actually from her. It's not the first time she's done that in this tournament, but Spain get away with that, and they can now come forward themselves with Caldente. That's a good ball out to that far side. Suddenly England looking a little bit stretched. Cardona's crossing to the box. Good header from Leah Williamson. Good defending on the edge of the 6-yard box. But for once there, we looked a little bit stretched there with that attack from Spain. And Nick Nack says there, we seem to be lacking options in the final third. We're not playing a great ball. But now Spain inside the box here. This is a dangerous moment. Really bright across there. What a tackle that was on Caldente. Brilliant play from Millie Bright. And it's going to be a goal kick actually to England. She didn't take no prisoners there, did she? It's a nice little 1-2 actually between Esther Gonzalez and Caldente. But Millie Bright came across, shut the door on her, and she had nowhere to go. And it's gone out for a goal kick. But that was nice play from Spain actually there, but great defending from Millie Bright. Brilliant stuff from her. And it is going to be a goal kick to England. We've played nearly half an hour. It is still 0-0, and it's been quite a tense half an hour, it has to be said, and very, very few chances actually. And of course it was 0-0 in the Arnold Clark Cup back in February between these sides. We've got a comment in there from Henwin Fu, says, hello, yep, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. And Imperative View says, Caldente, yep, she's a very, very good player, there's no doubt about that. But so far we're kind of controlling her, aren't we, for the most part, and that was brilliant from Millie Bright there. But Spain are now back in possession inside their own half with Paredes coming forward just inside the England half now. Looks for Esther Gonzalez. Again, it's good defending from Millie Bright. Brilliant defending again from Millie Bright. But Spain have got possession. The cross comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box, but it goes comfortably wide of that far post. But good play again from Millie Bright there, not giving Esther Gonzalez any space or time at all. She won the ball twice there. In the end, Spain did come away with possession, but it was a wasted ball from them, and it's gone out for a goal kick to England. Nick Nack says there, Spain are definitely going into the game. Yeah, they are. They're looking more and more dangerous in the last 5-10 minutes or so. But so far, England defended pretty well, you have to say. Lucy Bronze now trying to get out of the press, and she does, but the ball's been deflected away. It's going to be it was Caldente actually put her under pressure there. It's going to be a throw to England on this near side, which Lucy Bronze is going to take. It's a very big battle, this game, isn't it, between these two great sides? And it's certainly been a great advert for women's football, but it's a very tense watch if you're an England or Spanish fan. But Spain are starting to get on top, actually, you have to say. England did have a good spell in the sort of first 15 minutes or so, but Spain have got stronger as this half's gone on, and they are now looking a lot more dangerous. They're coming forward again with Caldente down this near side. She's definitely been the most dangerous player. Is the ball going to come into the box? Good defending by Lucy Bronze, but it's going to be another corner to Spain. I think Lucy's got winded there, blocking that cross. And it's going to be another corner to Spain on this near side. They've had 4 or 5 corners already. England haven't had one. We haven't really managed to get the ball into the Spanish half too often in the attacking third of the pitch, really. But Spain have got another corner. It's going to be taken by Cardona. Actually, it's not, is it? It's anyway, it's towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Again, Mary Earps comes out well with a punch, and a shot from the edge of the box goes over the top there. That was Bon Matti there with the shot, but it was quite high over the crossbar. I didn't pose too much threat. She did well, actually. Again, Mary Earps got the punch away from that corner. Dangerous ball to the edge of the 6-yard box. Imperative View says there, Georgia and Beth need to come short and provide an option to Bronze. Yeah, there is a gap, isn't there? We have to see exactly if we can change that. Now, Lauren Hemp suddenly got a little bit of space on this near side. But again, the Spanish defenders back at her. They're certainly defending well, Spain. Georgia Stanway there runs into trouble, no options. And again, we lose possession. We're not really putting that Spanish defence under too much pressure at the moment. They're certainly in control of this game, you have to say. We've played 33 minutes almost here. That's a long ball forward, looking for Esther Gonzalez, but Lucy Bronze is going to tidy that up. And she just defends it well. It's gone out for a throw to England, which Bronze takes in to Millie Bright. Now it's with Rachel Daly. England are enjoying a lot of possession inside our own half, but not really doing too much further up the pitch. Imperative View says there, Spain are literally pressing Bronze to death. Well, they are. They're pressing all of us, actually. Whenever we go forward as well, they're pressing us, and we haven't managed to find that little bit of quality to break that press, have we, so far? But there's still plenty of time left. Kira Walsh now plays the ball to Beth Mead, who's still out over on that far side. So he switched with Lauren Hemp midway through this first half, but the ball's gone all the way back to Mary Earps, England's goalkeeper. And she plays the ball short to Millie Bright there. She's got a little bit of space. She can bring the ball forward. She finds Lucy Bronze. Does well this time, gets past Caldente, but finds Georgia Stanway. That's back with Leah Williamson. England now trying to launch an attack, and that's better. Plays it out to that far side to Beth Mead. Plays the ball inside to Fran Kirby. He's not had many touches at all in this opening 35 minutes. He's hardly been in this game at all. Williams now got a long ball forward. It's flicked on, looking for the running behind of Lauren Hemp, but she's not going to get there. Goalkeeper Panos is out. And another England attack doesn't come so much. We're not keeping possession for very long. We're looking to try to go long, get the ball forward quickly, and Spain are just dealing with that pretty comfortably at the moment. And we've not created anything really in this first half, other than that header from Ellen White from a free kick, and that's all we've managed to create from a set piece. Good defending again there by Rachel Daly to cut out that ball, and then Kira Walsh plays it forward, but Una battles underneath it. But Beth Mead picks it up there. A bit of a loose touch that was from the Spaniard, but she defends well again. It's going to be a throw to England over on that far side. See if Beth Mead can have a little bit more joy against Battle than Lauren Hemp managed in the opening 20 minutes. She hasn't really had much of the ball since they switched, actually. But England do have a throw. The crowd are trying to lift the team, and I think they need lifting, but we have won a free kick. Battle there with a foul on Beth Mead. Don't protesting their innocence there, but it was a foul. And England got another opportunity from a set piece. We maybe need to make these count. It was definitely a foul. I don't know what she's complaining about. She was all over the back of her there. She can't really complain about that, but she decided to anyway. But it is going to be a free kick to England over on that far side. It's about 10 yards in from that far touchline. It's about 15 yards outside the penalty area. So it's a good opportunity to whip a dangerous ball in towards that penalty spot. Is it going to be Lauren Hemp or is it going to be Beth Mead taking this free kick? England need something to give us a lift really as we're moving in towards the last 10 minutes of this first half. Can we get a chance on this set piece? It is going to be Beth Mead with a ball again. It's a dangerous ball. Almost ball. It's coming to the 6-yard box. Yes! Goal! It's in. Ellen White scored. I think she might be offside. Is she? The flag's up. I don't think it's going to count. We'll have to see the replay. VAR will have to check it. Spain didn't deal with that free kick at all. It fell to Ellen White inside the 6-yard box. From close range, she forced it home. Let's have a look and see if she was offside. Oh, it comes off a Spanish player, does it? Oh, this is going to be tight. Did it come off a Spanish player? If she goes to look at the screen, it may well be a goal because that tends to be what's happened in this tournament. But she's in the referee, Stephanie Frappat's in conversation with VAR. They haven't made a decision yet. Did it come off the Spanish defender? If it came off the Spanish defender, Ellen White is onside and it will count. But if it didn't, then she was offside. And Nick Nack says there, the player who was offside didn't touch it. No, she didn't exactly. Yeah. But Ellen White was then offside in the second bit of that play, but did it come off a Spanish defender? Looks like the goal's been disallowed. It has been disallowed. Nick Nack says looks good. It did sort of look good, but unfortunately not. It is a free kick to Spain, but it just shows that if we can get some more set pieces in and around that box, we are going to pose them some problems, aren't we? Because they didn't deal with that at all, did they? It was a good finish from Ellen White, and now England maybe might get a lift by that. Yeah. We need to, if we can finish this first half a little bit better, a little bit more possession, and it's going to give us a little bit more of a boost because we've been under quite a bit of pressure in the previous 10, 15 minutes, actually. But that would have changed everything, wouldn't it, if that goal had stood? God, yeah. So unfortunate there. A long ball forward. They're looking for Lauren Hemp. That's a good touch. Good play from Lauren Hemp this time. Can't see him field. But he's forced back again to Leah Williamson inside the centre circle for England. Plays out to that far side to Beth Mead. It was her free kick that caused the problems just a few moments ago. Can England get another opportunity? Rachel Daly swings the ball into the box. It's a good ball looking for Lauren Hemp. Again, it's defended, but it only falls to Lucy Bronze on this near side. She hasn't got a lot of help, actually, Lucy Bronze. She does well, though, Lucy Bronze. Can she get a cross in? That's a lovely ball into the box to Lauren Hemp. We need a cross now. Oh, there's two defenders around her. She should have maybe crossed it in, but she's not that confident, is she, on her right foot? England still got possession now. Kira Walsh to Georgia Stanway. This is better from England. Starting to ramp up a little bit of pressure now. I think that disallowed goal has really given us a boost. Now, Kira Walsh, a little bit of space in midfield. Turns, plays the ball in to Georgia Stanway. She's got Lauren Hemp outside. She wants to always cut back in on that left foot. That's a good ball. Again, it's defended well, though, by Spain. They get away with that one, but this has been better from England, you have to say. The last couple of minutes has been a lot better. As Nick Nack says there, hopefully it will give us some more confidence indeed. It seems to have done. We seem to have got a real boost from that, don't we? We've certainly... Oh, a mistake there from Spain. Lauren Hemp plays the ball in to Ellen White. She gets it back, Lauren Hemp. And now she's just slowed the play down, allowed Spain to get back into their shape. We are now in the last 5.5 minutes of the first half. Leah Williamson now striding forward. A little bit of space over on that far side for Beth Mead. Beth Mead running at that Spanish defence. She's inside the penalty area. Beth Mead. She goes past into Fran Kirby. She's again, it's a tight angle. She falls backwards again. Rachel Daly. Can she put a ball in the box? She can. It's a good ball. Oh, a header comes in. Lauren Hemp. It was a free header. She should have done better. She's put it wide. But this is much better from England, you have to say. Definitely. Brilliant ball from Rachel Daly. Oh, Lauren Hemp got in between the two defenders. She should have done better there. I think she maybe wasn't quite expecting it.
I don't think she was. It just went off her head.
It came over Ellen White's head, but it has actually gone out. It's going to be a corner, actually. England's first corner. 5 minutes. Actually, no, it isn't a corner. It's a goal kick. I was going to say it was Lauren Hemp's head. I don't know how it would have been a corner. They're going to show the. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Lucy Bronze is offside, but she was offside there. Yeah, no, she was offside. Yeah, it was offside, unfortunately, because it did come off. It did come off an England player, and Ellen White was offside. It was the right decision. It's frustrating, but it was the right decision. Yes, Ellen was off, says Nick Nack, imperative use her shoulder. It was disappointing. But anyway, England won the ball back again. This is much better now as we head towards half time. Can England get this breakthrough? What would be a massive breakthrough? Oh, it's a poor ball actually from Kira Walsh. Very unusual for her to give the ball away like that. It's going to be a goal kick to Spain. We are in the last 4 minutes of the first half. Much better that from England. We do tend to be a second half team though, don't we? So this could be good to lead us into that second half. They just put the goal attempts up there, 6 to Spain and 1 to England. But Spain have only had 1 on target, which was that shot from distance from Caldente, wasn't it? Which was a comfortable save. So there's not been much in this game, has there? Spain have had a good spell. We've had 1 or 2 little spells. We're having a better spell now. Can we find this goal, the breakthrough? It's going to be so important. Rachel Daly now comes forward. She's had a good game. Plays the ball back out to Beth Mead over on that far touchline. And then Rachel Daly switches the ball into Millie Bright. And she's going to find Lucy Bronze on this near side. England have switched to play well. Plays it up the line there to Lauren Hemp, who's been a little bit more dangerous since she switched wings, actually. But again, Spain do deal with that pretty well. Nick Nack says there, Spain's attempts haven't been threatening. No, they haven't really. They looked dangerous in the up until the final third, and then we've defended really well. And they haven't really looked that dangerous. But you never know, dear. It's always a worry, isn't it, when they get the ball like that and you think, oh my God, they're gonna score. But we have defended pretty well. Spain are trying to play it out from the back, but England pressing high up the pitch now. This is much better from England, but Spain are still able to play around it, and they do now come forward themselves. But that's a bit of a loose ball, but they have picked the ball up again in midfield, Spain. But England have got their shape back now. That's a ball dinked to this near side to Olga Carbano again, but England are actually in pretty good shape now. Spain are in possession. The ball pinged over to that far side to Cardona, but again, England are forcing Spain back. We're into the last 2 minutes of the first half. Bonmati now in possession for Spain over on that far side. Plays the ball in field. Spain just knocking the ball around, but England are keeping them at arm's length for the time being. Got an opportunity for a cross there. Instead they put back into Caldente. Now Spain looking a little bit more threatening. Great play there from Lucy Bronze, but Spain do get possession again. It was good defending again from Lucy Bronze. Lauren Hemps had to drop in to cover there. But now there's a little bit of space for Carbo to get a cross in. It's a low cross in towards the end of the 6-yard box. Brilliant defending from Leah Williamson. The clearance wasn't great though. Spain pick it up again inside the penalty area. An opportunity for Spain, but again England defending in numbers. A cross comes in, headed away by Millie Bright. Only as far as Caldente. Great play again from Georgia Stanway. Defensively, England have been brilliant in this first half, you have to say. But there's just over a minute of normal time to play. There's not going to be a lot of stoppage time, is there? Because it hasn't been a lot of stoppages, actually. No trainers have been on the field. There's maybe a minute or two at the most. But England now won the ball back well with Georgia Stanway. Now we've got a chance for a counter-attack with Georgia Stanway. Lovely play, but surely that's a foul. Surely it's a foul. And it's going to be a yellow card as well. The first yellow card of the game. Cynical challenge that was. It is Cardona. I think it's Leon actually, Maria Leon with the yellow card. Good play it was from Georgia Stanway. It was a very cynical foul actually, but it would have been a great counter attack that from England. Brilliant play it was. I think it was Kira Walsh that won the ball. Georgia Stanway brought it away, and that is worth a yellow card. That it's almost worth 2 yellow cards. But anyway, it's only 1 yellow card, and England have now got a set piece which we've taken quickly. Really bright now. Finds Akira Walter into the last few seconds of this first half. That's a good ball. Lucy Bronze, can she get a cross in? She does get a cross in. No, she hasn't. She couldn't quite keep it in. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Nick Nack says they're well defended again. Whenever a dangerous ball comes, we're winning their header or interception. Yeah, we are. We're defending really, really well. And Terry says they're well done, ref. Indeed, yeah, it's clear red, yellow card, sorry, and it was given as a yellow card. And Yeah, she's going to have to be careful now, isn't she, for the rest of this game? But we are now. It's going to be a minute of stoppage time. We've played 20 seconds of that already, but there's a stop in play at the moment. There's just an injury there to Paredes, the Spanish captain. So we might have a little bit more than a minute now. We maybe get another minute on top for this current hold up now. But the ball is now back in play. We've played 40 seconds of stoppage time. Spain now looking to end the half with an attack with Esther Gonzalez. But good play from Lucy Bronze. But Spain again have got possession. But England are working so hard to get their shape without the ball. And that has been a key feature of this first half. Caldente, though, looking to see if they can open us up. A cross comes in from this near side, but again, it's an England head, Millie Bright. And then Stanway gets away, and there goes the half-time whistle. It's been a very tight and tense first half. England have done well at times, defended really well, maybe lacking a little bit of quality in that final third. Spain have defended well, but we did have the ball in the net, didn't we? Ellen White, she was offside. Our joy was very short-lived, unfortunately. The linesman's flag. It was the right decision from VAR. VAR getting another decision right. They sometimes took their time to make them, but they're getting them right, and they did get that one right as well, unfortunately for us. But it is 0-0, and we had a couple of good spells in that first half. So did Spain, but defences have been on top. It is at half-time. England 0, Spain 0, and that's probably about where we are with the game, I think. I say the two defences have been the best, have been the strongest part of the game, haven't they? England's attack hasn't really got going yet. Spain have had moments, but only one shot on target from either team if you discount the disallowed goal, which won't count as a shot on target, obviously. But it just goes to show, if we can get some more set pieces, we're going to cause them problems. And that may be key to this game. That may be the way that we win, is a set piece. We came very close, didn't we? We said it's tight margins, and yeah, that was very close to being a goal, wasn't it? But unfortunately, it didn't quite go our way. But at least we can see where the danger is, where we can cause them problems. So we need to try and get a few more free kicks in and around that penalty area, and I think we will create some chances, and hopefully one of them will go in and we'll get the win. But it's been very, very tense. What did you make of that first half?
Oh. It was good for us. Nervy, very nervy.
Yeah, nervy is a good way to describe it, actually. Yeah. It has been very nervy. Terry says there, we need to get Russo on. We can't afford to keep missing our headed chances. I mean, I do think Russo will definitely come on in the second half. And when we get those set pieces, she's going to be a massive threat, isn't she? So I do think that will be the first change that we make. Ellen White's not been in the game at all, really, has she? Although she did get that goal that was disallowed, but she's not really got in the game. They've kept our wide players very quiet as well, haven't they? And that's, credit to them. They knew the danger, and they've done really well defending it, actually, so far. But, it's the game lasts 90 minutes. And Imperative View says Kirby out, Ella in. Yeah, that's another option as well, isn't it? Because, again, Fran Kirby's not had any influence at all on this game, has she? She's not got the ball. That's been the problem. She hasn't managed to get the ball. Yeah, we are trying to get the ball wide a lot, and Spain have defended that well. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we maybe do.
Get Kirby on the ball more.
But yeah, Kirby hasn't had the ball at all. I don't know what her touches will be, but very few, I would imagine. But Spain have played well, you have to say. But we've defended really well, and we're going to have to keep defending well, aren't we, to keep them out? But you want to see a little bit more from England in an attacking sense, really, in the second half. We're going to have to, because if we want to win this game, we are going to have to do more in the attacking third. And maybe the substitutes in this game are going to be key. Maybe that's what's going to be important, and perhaps it will be Ella Toon, perhaps it will be Alicia Russo again. Who knows? But we'll have to see. We've got Stephen in the chat says, "Come on, Scotland." Scotland aren't playing, are they? Because they were quite good enough to qualify for this competition, were they? Unfortunately, but anyway, we should be supporting England because we're all Great Britain, aren't we? Nick that says we maybe need to bypass midfield and go more direct. Spain are always going to dominate in the area of the pitch. Yeah, they are. And we've tried to maybe do that, haven't we? But we haven't held the ball up enough, have we? That's been the problem. And it's just that they get possession and then we're on the back foot again. but
they're doing their job.
they are.
Doing their job.
Yeah, they're playing well.
Marking
Spain.
the players they need to mark.
Spain are playing well. It has to be
Really,
said.
yeah,
They are playing well.
really are.
But they're a good side. We knew they were a good side. So we're not surprised at how well they're playing. But then this is actually, it's quite similar to how they played against Germany, where they had most of the possession. They probably had the better chances in the game, but ultimately they didn't score, and Germany made the most of a mistake and a set piece. And we almost made the most of the set piece. And in the second half, if they make a mistake or two, maybe that might be what decides this game. But I've been impressed with how we've defended. That's one thing you've got to say. We've defended really well. And although Spain have had moments, they've looked dangerous. We have looked very solid at the back. And Spain haven't really looked like scoring. You know, Mary Earps had one comfortable save to make, and that's it. So, you know, I'm not too worried about Spain scoring at this moment, but I'm a little bit concerned about our attacking play hasn't been that great. And Pettiview says Esther and Ona have completely nullified our wings. Yeah, we haven't got them in the game, and that is credit to Spain. Yeah, you've got to say they've defended that really well, but they would have looked at that and they would have known how dangerous. Yeah,
they knew it was a threat.
I mean, Beth Mead.
And Mead. Straight away.
Beth Mead's
That's what you do, wouldn't you?
Beth Mead's been the player of the tournament up till now. So if you don't keep her quiet,
you're laughing, aren't you?
You're going to be in trouble. So yeah, they've done their job. Pettiview says there, Bonmati has been impressive. Yeah, all Spain have played well. Nick that says that Spain are lacking the cutting edge to go with it. No, they have, yeah, but they've had that throughout the tournament, haven't they? Like I said, they're the third lowest scorers out of all the quarterfinalists. They only scored 5 goals in the group, and 4 of them were in the first game against Finland. So, and they only scored 1 goal in their last 2 games. And you can see why, because they don't have a cutting edge. Yes, they're missing their 2 best attacking players. We know that. We knew that beforehand. They do still have quality though, and they're not threatening a goal, are they? So I haven't been too. I've not been too worried of them scoring so much, but I just want to see a little bit more from us in the other end of the pitch, really, because that's where we're going to need to try and win this game, don't we? So let's see what happens in the second half. I'm sure Serena will sort it out at half time. She's done it several times in previous games, hasn't she? We've come out in the second half and played better. We did against Northern Ireland. We did in a lot of the build-up games. So I'm expecting a good reaction in the second half from England. I'm sure we'll come out with maybe a slightly different plan. You know, Serena would have had 4 or 5 different game plans planned for this game. I'm sure she would have done. And the first one hasn't really worked. I'm expecting to see something a little bit different in the second half now. Plan B, I think, may well come out, and we'll see what that is and how that works. And if it doesn't make much difference, then I'm sure some substitutes will be added in to the mix as well. I say Ella Toon and Alicia Russo are probably going to be the 2 favourites to come on, aren't they? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's going to be another interesting second half, isn't it? Because that was a very good game of football. It has to be said that the quality on show from both teams, certainly in 2/3 of each pitch, was good, wasn't it? Good defending from England. Midfield of both teams were strong. Pretty good defending from Spain. It's just neither attackers really fired yet, have they? So we'll see what happens in the second half. But yeah, it's kind of gone as I think we probably anticipated it would. You know, Spain have looked good in possession, but not created too much. We look dangerous from set pieces, but we haven't created too much from open play, and that's what we kind of expected the game to be. But I was hoping for a little bit more quality from England in the final third, but maybe that'll come in the second half. Let's hope so, because otherwise it could be a long evening for everybody. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But it is 0-0, and that'll do for now. I'm not dissatisfied with that. As long as we don't go behind, I'll be quite happy for the time being. But I just want to say a little bit more quality in that final third in the second half, and then we can win this game. But yeah, it's still very, very tense, isn't it? So let's. I wonder what Serena's saying to the girls at half time. I'm sure she's got a lot to say. It's only 54% possession to Spain, actually, so it has been quite even. It's just that Spain's possession has looked a little bit better, maybe, because their possession has been more in our half and I think most of our possession has been in our own half as well.
Spain have had 4 corners and we've had none.
No, we haven't had a corner yet. And I think when we do get a corner, I think that's a good opportunity for us because we're good at set pieces.
If we pressed like them, we would have some goals.
Well,
I'm sure I would have.
we need to create more set piece opportunities. We need to press them more. We need to try and win some corners. We need to try and win some more free kicks because they will foul us.
We look dangerous with the free kick.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's how we've been. Our 2 best chances were from free kicks. If we can get some corners, what we need to do is Spain will foul us. We've seen that. They're not frightened to foul, are they? So if we can get the ball wide, I'm sure we can buy some more free kicks. And then who knows? We've got the quality, as we've seen, to create some problems for them.
Use the middle
yeah, I mean, Ellen White, she's just not in the game. She's so isolated, and I don't know, it's not working. I think we need to change something. Yeah, something needs to change. Whether it's the way we're playing, the style of play, or whether it's going to be personnel needs to change. I'm not sure.
I think she might end up taking Hemp off.
Yeah, Hemp's not been very effective.
She hasn't been allowed to be in it. But
I mean, Beth's not really though either.
Not Beth's not either.
Beth's had a quiet game. Well,
but
she's been kept quiet.
Yeah,
but this is the thing, isn't it? We got very excited in the group stage. We played teams that you would expect us to beat. Now this is where the tournament really starts, isn't it? The quality that there is. You've got to win this. All the teams, they're top quality. And it just goes to show how difficult it is at the top level now in women's football. There's so many great teams. And this is where we have to show how much, one, we want it, and two, how much quality that we've got. And we need to show that because we have got it. We've got some fantastic players. It's just, this is when it really counts, isn't it? So we need a little bit more in the attacking sense in the second half, and I'm sure we'll see a difference in our approach in the second half. I'm sure we will, because that didn't really work, did it? Yes, we did have a couple of good spells. That spell just after we got the disallowed goal, and there was a spell after about 10 minutes, wasn't there, where for 5-10 minutes we took the game to them, and we looked a little bit more dangerous without creating anything. And if we can keep doing that in the second half, get more spells like that, we will create something. We will, and hopefully we've got the quality to take them. But I would maybe move Beth Mead's position a little bit. Beth Mead maybe to come more centrally, perhaps a little bit, because she's being isolated out on the wing and she's not getting any influence. Maybe move her inside a little bit, maybe get her closer to Ellen White, and maybe she can get more on the ball and cause their defence more problems. I think she's going to have a lot more joy against Paredes than she's having on the wing. Maybe run at the defence, what she can do. So maybe that's a change that we could make tactically, as opposed to necessarily changing the players. But we'll see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised to see something a bit different though from Serena. But this is where it matters, isn't it? Games like this, this is where the manager comes into their own, and the players do as well. And we'll see what this England team and this manager are really all about in the second half, won't we? This is where we're going to see exactly what we're made of. And I'm still confident we can do it, because I think our defence has been really, really good. And that's a good sign. That is a good sign. It's just, can we get the goal? I'm fairly confident they won't score as things stand, but can we get the goal? That's the worry. But we'll see. Ian Wright saying he wants Alyssa Russo as well. We all do, because we know what a threat she is. And she's the sort of player that can cause this Spanish defence a lot more problems. Where are we? Nick Next says there, it's anyone's game at the moment. It is anyone's game. You're right. It's been very, very tight. Nothing to choose at all between the sides. Say even the possession, 54% to Spain. So that's, hardly much difference, is it?
Yeah, not a lot.
Shows how even this game's been. And it is anyone's game. I think it is gonna take either one little bit of real quality, whether it's a set piece, whether it's just some individual bit of skill. This could be from either team that's going to, or a mistake, and that's going to decide this game. I think now it's going to be something like that. Let's hope it's a great bit of skill, some magic from one of our great players, and that's what wins us the game, rather than a mistake from somebody. But as long as it's us that wins, I don't really care too much. But it'd be nice to see, something exceptional, wouldn't it? From Beth or from Lauren or Elisa Russo comes off the bench and does what she did the other night. I mean, that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But it's we'll see what happens. Anyway, Spain are coming back out again for the second half, so we're going to be back up and underway very, very shortly. England haven't come back out yet, so Serena's doing her final preparations for the second half. Nick Next says there, 1 goal looks like it could be enough to win the game. No, you're right, it does. At this moment in time, it does look like 1 goal is going to be enough. Let's hope it's us that get it, obviously, but yeah, it doesn't look like a game that's got lots of goals in it, does it? But we'll see. England are now coming back out again. Let's see if there's any changes to be made. I don't think there is at the moment. I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to be the same team again that starts the second half. Not a surprise, really. I mean, there's no need to panic, is there? You know, we've certainly played well. We're just lacking a little bit in that final third to really put them under pressure. But we have got the quality to do it. We know that. And let's see. But the second half is going to be England who are going to start the second half. We're just about to do our little huddle as we prepare for. In fact, Spain have made a substitution. Cardona's gone off, and Del Castillo's come on. I think it is. Let me just check me. Let me check my team sheet. Yeah, it says Del Castillo's come on. I better write that down. I'll forget. So they've made a change already, actually.
Yeah. Come on, England.
So who went off? Did we say? I'm not sure who's gone off. Anyway, it is Del Castillo's come on for Spain. So they have made a substitution at half time. Whether that's an injury or whether it's just a tactical change, we'll have to see. It's going to be England to kick off, attacking a goal to our left in the second half. It looks like it's going to be Georgia Stanway to take the centre. And we are now up and underway. Millie Bright with the long ball forward, but it's to no one in particular. And it's a Spanish head that wins the ball. A bit of an aimless long ball that from Millie Bright. Actually, we need to try and keep the ball better than that. Anyway, Spain have now in possession again, just playing it around at the back, trying to settle into the second half. But Beth Mead picks the ball up straight away at starting the second half. She's gone back over to the right-hand side, actually. Beth Mead, she's won another free kick. This is good. That's what we need to do. So this is where we can be really dangerous. The last free kick we had led to the disallowed goal. It's from the same side of the pitch. That was a foul. I don't know what she's complaining at there. You can't swipe at a player from behind like that and expect not to give away a free kick. But this is a dangerous moment for England now. It's over on that far side, about 10 yards in from the touchline, about 10 yards outside the penalty as well. It's going to be Lauren Hemp and Beth Mead over it. It's probably going to be Beth Mead with a delivery. Her free kicks have proved to be dangerous so far. Can we get a goal here early in the second half with this free kick? I don't know what's happened. Has somebody run on the pitch? There's a protester on the pitch.
Get off!
What are you doing?
Oh,
it's one of them. It's one of them oil protesters as padlocked themselves to the goal. Just shoot them in the head, man. We don't need these people disrupting our game. Anyway, a streaker. I think that's put a streaker. No, it's not a streaker. It's an oil protester. Not good. Anyway, we get a free kick now. Beth Mead swings it in towards the edge of 6-yard box. Leah Williamson was in there, but it's a free kick to Spain. Leah Williamson was trying to attack that ball. A lovely free kick again from Beth Mead, but Caldente's gone down. And this time we were onside. In fact, we wasn't offside. Well, it would have counted because Leah Williamson certainly wasn't offside. But anyway, it's a free kick. Nick Next says there, another super ball. It was a brilliant ball in. And Lucas says there, Spain lack edge. They do lack edge. Of course they do. We've said that. And in front of you says there, what a delivery for me once again. Lucas says, what's the crowd like? Well, it looks like it's pretty much sold out. Lauren Hemp now coming forward for England. It wasn't a great ball. Ricochets off Fran Kirby. It goes into the arms of goalkeeper Panos.
Come on,
and
positivity. Come on.
England started the second half on the front foot, it has to be said. I think that says there, can't see a foul in there myself. No, it didn't look like a foul particularly, did it? It was just two players going to try and win the ball. And that was it. But anyway, Spain now trying to come forward themselves on this near side. But it has been a much brighter start to this second half from England on the front foot, trying to press at Spain now. Ellen White's trying to put the defence under pressure, and that's forced a mistake. That's what we need to do. Put them under pressure, force a mistake. Lucas says, yeah, England need to do better. England never win nothing. Well, I mean, we might still win this. Let's be honest. We haven't won a lot before, that's true, but this is a different team and a different manager. So let's see how this goes. But yeah, we need to do a little bit better in the second half.
You know what I mean? We're trying.
It's a free kick now to Spain. Ellen White needed to maybe do a little bit better there with that throw. She couldn't hold it up. But Spain throw it back, actually. They're trying to just get possession in their back four. This is where we need to maybe press them, because we just did it and forced a mistake. We're pressing again. Lucy Bronze wins the ball back well. This is much better from England. Much better.
Come on.
Georgia Stallman over on that far side. Ellen White's offside. Ellen White is offside. She is offside and she gets the ball, but she was miles offside. I don't know what she was thinking there. She's got to be a bit more intelligent with her movement there, surely.
Yeah.
See, she's miles offside. Just silly to make that run.
Yeah.
She didn't need to do that. And then when she got there, she completely missed her kick as well. That wasn't actually great play from Ellen White there, really. Nick Nack says they're trying their best. No, they certainly are. And the second half has already, we look a lot. See, we've won the ball back again high up the pitch. This is much better from England. This is what Serena said at half-time, to put them under pressure at the back. And it's certainly working.
Yeah, come on.
Now, Lauren Hemp on this near side. Again, she's back up against Manchester United rival, Una Battle. That's a good ball over to the far side. Lucy Bronze goes a crossing. Oh, it's just in front of Beth Mead. And Spain clear. This is much better from England. Much better start to this second half. Rachel Daly there with good defending again on the substitute. Big Castillo.
Get up and put pressure
England
on.
now pressing Spain back. This is a lot better. This is what we needed to do more in that first half. Every time they're on the ball now, we've got is an England player swarming round them. But Spain are coming forward now down this near side. Ball into the box again. It's good England defending. That was Leah Williamson cut out that ball. Rachel Daly then gives it back to Leah Williamson. She's going to have to go long. That's not a bad little ball, actually, up towards Lauren Hemp, who's fouled. Again, England just need to get these free kicks further up the pitch. But it's Lauren Hemp there, won that foul there. It's going to be a free kick to England deep inside our own half, which Rachel Daly is going to take. But this has been a good start to the second half. 5 minutes played. It is still 0-0, but this has been better from England. Much, much better. But we still haven't managed to create an opportunity, really. So, but anyway, it has been better. Kira Walsh just plays the ball back to Mary Earps. Putting a little bit of pressure she was then, Walsh, but she did well. Now Leah Williamson can bring the ball out of defence as she likes to do. That's a good ball into Lauren Hemp. That's a poor touch, though, from Lauren Hemp. Spain picked the ball up. Di Castillo is there with the ball. And now Spain trying to come forward themselves. That was poor from Lauren Hemp, actually. She may well be the player to make way. She hasn't had a great game again, Lauren Hemp. She's been a little bit disappointing tonight so far. Beth Mead there trying hard over on that far side to win the ball back, but Spain do keep possession. Ellen White does really well there. This is good play from England. Oh, unlucky that was there from Kira Walsh looking for Beth Mead, but Spain do pick up possession again. But we're winning the ball back so much higher up the pitch now. We're not giving Spain the opportunity to get that ball wide as they were in that first half. We need to keep this going. And then we'll give ourselves a better platform to build on to really take the game forward to Spain. But it is the Spaniards in possession at the moment. That's a ball up that far side. Lucy Bronze is going to get there first. Good defending again for Lucy Bronze. Just puts it out for a throw to Spain. But England have been in control of this second half so far. We've played 7 minutes since the break. Much better from England. It is Spain coming forward now for the first time. Again, great defending that was there. Georgia Stanway battling away for the ball there, winning it back for England, but Spain do pick up that loose ball. But we've pushed them back 15 yards. Again, though, Spain in midfield, trying to come forward. Lauren Hemp trying to work hard to get back behind the ball. But England's shape is good. Spain in possession, but they're not really looking as though they're going to get in behind us at all at the moment. That's a shot from the edge of the box. Comfortable save again from Mary Earps. Lack any power that was there. That was a shot from Bon Matty, but comfortable for Mary Earps. She just rolls the ball to Millie Bright. She goes long up that far side looking for Beth Mead, but it's cut actually by Spain, who are now trying to come forward themselves. Beth Mead works hard to try to get back. And again, England have got good shape without the ball, keeping Spain at arm's length at the moment. Good pressure again in midfield from Georgia Stanway, but Spain do keep possession. Rachel Daly. Oh, Rachel Daly's been missed. It's a substitute. Del Castillo shots in the 6-yard box.
Oh, you're joking.
Spain have scored. It's Gonzalez with the goal. Wasn't great defending. It was Rachel Daly there. Dived in a little bit. She just needed to stand up. It was too easy there for the substitute. Del Castillo went past her too easily, pulled the ball back, and Esther Gonzalez has finished it off. Nick Mack says, oh dear, well played Spain. No, yeah, it was, but it was poor defending that was from Rachel Daly. She played so well actually, but it was a bad mistake from her. You can't afford to dive in there. You just got to hold her up. And she made it far too easy there. She took up a good position actually. She got there, but then she just committed herself too much. It was too easy. And she had too much space in the area there, Gonzalez. It's a good finish, but it was poor defending. That's the first time we've defended badly in this game. And that's the first goal we've conceded in this tournament. But Rachel Daly there, it was her mistake first of all. And then poor defending, but it's a good finish. And Spain lead. And Terry says, told you 5-1. Nick Nat says, now we have a game on. Now we've got to step it up.
Yeah,
and then Pettigrew says, called it. Yeah, you did. And they're coming forward straight away. Now, can we get back on level terms straight away? Lucy Bronze battling away there. And Pettigrew says, there's still time. Yeah, there is plenty of time. We've only played 10 minutes of the second half. Serena needs to take off Kirby and Ellen for Alicia. And so, no, I would agree with that. Anyway, Spanish players just lost her boot over on that far side. It's actually the goal scorer, Esther Gonzalez. Is Serena. She won't panic. Well, she's panicking. She's bringing on 2 substitutes. not that she's panicking, but she's making the changes now. Alicia Russo, of course, is one of those players to come on, as you would expect. Chloe Kelly's the other one, actually, not Ella Toon. It's Chloe Kelly who's going to be coming on. I think it's going to be Hemp and Ellen White to go off. You'd imagine you'd keep Beth Mead on just with the tournament that she's having. When you need a goal, you're going to keep your top scorer on, aren't you, surely? I think Lauren Hemp will go off. She's not had a great game tonight. And Chloe Kelly's going to come on. In fact, Lauren Hemp's miles out of position there. Although she has worked hard to get back. But this is going to be a big test now for this England team to see if we've really got what it takes to go on and win this tournament. But I think it is going to be Lauren Hemp to go off and Ellen White. Neither of those two have had much influence on this game. And I think Alicia Russo could maybe be key if we're going to get back into this game. She could be the key. But the ball hasn't gone out yet, so we haven't been able to make the substitution. But it's gone out now for a throw. And surely this is going to be the opportunity now to make those changes for England. We've played 11 minutes, nearly 12 minutes of this second half. In fact, we're not making the substitutions yet. Serena looks quite calm on the side. I'm sure she won't be panicking, but we definitely need a little bit more. It's a shame because we started this second half so much better. Ellen White there just gave the ball away far too easily, but Lucy Bronze has won it back well. Kira Walsh now. England just need to refocus because we've still got plenty of time in this game. We've got enough quality in this squad. Terry says, at last, Russo, well, not quite yet. And then Pettigrew says, Beth will play from the left side. Then, yeah, quite possibly. Yeah. But we'll see what happens. Millie Bright plays this ball to this near side. Wasn't a great ball, actually. Lauren Hemp couldn't keep it in. And now we're going to see the substitutions. It's Beth Mead. Beth Mead's going off. It's a bit of a surprise. I'd have took Lauren Hemp off. Yeah, but Chloe Kelly's coming on for Beth Mead. It's not her greatest night for England, it has to be said. And Chloe Kelly's coming on. Is she going to be the game changer? Who knows? And Ellen White's going off as expected for Alicia Russo. Not really her night either, but Russo's on, and Russo can be that player to make a difference. In pet view says there, Chloe predominantly from the right, exactly, and that's where she's going to be. I'm surprised Lauren Hemp staying on, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's see what difference these substitutions make. But Stanway now in the centre circle, plays the ball up this near side to Lauren Hemp. She needs to start having a little bit more. That's a good ball though to Fran Kirby. She's finally got a touch of the ball, not seen much of her either. She's just won herself a free kick. This is good. This is what we need. In Petty View says Beth wasn't doing much, so it was literally a toss-up between Hemp and Mead. Yeah, but Mead's got the goals in this tournament. I would have kept her on. But anyway, we've got a free kick now. And Nick that says Spain might sit back a bit more now, which could work in our favour. Yeah, it could do, but then they're going to be dangerous on the counter-attack. We're going to have to take a few more risks. Not yet. Still plenty of time. See, this is where we need Beth Mead on for these free kicks. Her deliveries are brilliant. Lauren Hemp's going to take this one from this near side. Russo's inside that penalty area, wanting to get on the end of this. If it's the right delivery, she's going to be a threat, isn't she? We know that. Can Lauren Hemp put this ball in that we need? It's just in line with the penalty area, about 10 yards in from this near touchline. England's left. Lauren Hemp with this ball. It's not a very good ball at all, actually. It's headed out easily by Spain. Russo needs better service than that if she's going to get a goal. It's going to be a throw to England. Rachel Daly's going to take this one on this near side. We're coming up to an hour played. And it is a throw to England. That was a poor delivery that was there. Needed a bit more height on that. You need to give Russo an opportunity to attack it in the air. What she's so good at. Millie Bright now very central for England. Dinks the ball into the box, looking for Russo. She gets into it. Spells. That's a penalty. Surely just pushed in the back. Oh, she's given a free kick to Spain. Looked as though Lauren Hemp was pushed in the back there in the area. It was won by Russo. She flicked it on. It looks as though Hemp was, in fact, it came off the two players. Oh, I think that's a penalty. You look at the replay there, they've given a foul against Lauren Hemp. I don't think Lauren Hemp does anything wrong. She gets a touch on the ball, and then the defender's arm across her. That's a penalty for me. That should be a penalty. If VAR check that, that should be a penalty. But it's not been given. It's this referee. They're not going to argue with her because she's the most respected female referee. So VAR aren't going to go against her, are they? Nick Lex says not a lot in it. No, there wasn't, but she put her arm across her. I think that's a penalty. Contact was minimal. It was minimal, but it's contact in the penalty area. And I think that's a penalty. But anyway, it's not been given. But again, it's Russo there causing the problems. That flick on created that opportunity. Russo's got the ball again. That's a nice turn and a good ball as well. Chloe Kelly's first opportunity. Can she get a ball into the box? She can. Oh, Spain looked like they're panicking a little bit there when that ball came in. It's going to be a corner to England. This is better. Come on. Panicky defending there. That was good play. Russo played it to Kelly down that far side. The two substitutes linking up well. It's a good ball as well. The fans are now really lifting this team. We've got a corner. It may well be our first corner. We played 61.5 minutes. Needs a good ball from Chloe Kelly. She has got a good delivery. She just put a great cross in. She's got this corner now from this near side. She's going to swing this in with her right foot.
Come on.
Russo's in there. Daly's in there. Williamson, Bright. We've got a threat here. Lauren Hemp in front of the goal. That's a good corner. It's a header there, won by Lucy Bronze, but it's going to go out for a goal kick over on that far side. In Petty View says there, how's Kirby still on the pitch? Well, she's not going to be much longer because Ella Toon's coming on. And you'd imagine it will be the very ineffective Fran Kirby that's going off.
Come on.
Ella Toon, who's done really, really well in this tournament. We need something from her. It's a goal kick currently to Spain, which Panos is going to take. She goes long over on that far side. Lucy Bronze is underneath that, but Spain do pick up possession. But this is better from England. Georgia Stanway does well. Kira Walsh steps in. Ball over the top. That's a good ball. Is Russo going to get there? No, she's not quite. Panos is out well. But this is looking a little bit better for England. That's a great ball there from Kira Walsh. Looking for the run there of Russo. She's already made a difference, hasn't she, Russo, with her running in behind. In fact, In fact, it was Chloe Kelly trying to get in behind her at the far post. But anyway, it was actually, no, it wasn't. It was Lauren Hemp because Chloe Kelly's come and played over on his left-hand side. But it's a foul to Spain instead now, a free kick to Spain. And are we going to see this substitution? In fact, we are. And it is Fran Kirby going off as expected. And Ella Toon's coming on. Not a great game from Kirby tonight, you have to say. She just didn't get in it at all. And Ella Toon, who has been brilliant every single game that she's come on. Let's see if she can make the difference. We're certainly going for it with these 3 substitutes, aren't we? 3 attacking substitutions for England. We need a goal, obviously, so we need to get some attacking players on. Already we've offered a different kind of threat, haven't we, so far? Let's see if it can bring us a goal. We've still got enough time, 63.5 minutes we've played. But we're certainly going for it now. Serena's made her changes. Is it going to pay off? Is it going to pay off? Spain in possession, though, just outside their own penalty area. Are England going to find this little bit of quality to get ourselves back in this game? Of course, we've got to be careful not to concede a second goal because that would really... The substitute there, Del Castillo. Oh, it's almost gone in now.
Jesus, wept.
Mary Earps actually just got a hand to it, I think. It looked like it was going to be a Ronaldinho moment there for a second. That as a cross, it looked like it should have been comfortable for the goalkeeper, but somehow it seemed to almost evade her. But she did manage to get a hand to it there, and England have cleared it away. But the substitute, Del Castillo, has done really well for Spain. She's on the ball now, inside the penalty, got past Bailey again, pulls the ball back. This is very like the goal, but England defend this one a lot better. Spain still in possession, though. Again, it's Del Castillo. Okay, she get the cross in, deflected into the arms of Mary Earps. And I think that says that nearly went in. A good save from Earps. It was a good save, but it almost looked like, I say, it looked like the Ronaldinho moment, didn't it? But it was a good save, actually. She did well. And Millie Bright was there doing what Millie Bright does, defending the goal to great effect. We just need to make sure we don't concede a second goal because that would be, well, it would be almost impossible to come back from that, you have to say. But while it's only 1-0, Kira Walsh now in possession, plays it square to Leah Williamson inside the centre circle, just over halfway now. Tries to thread the ball through again, the run over Chloe Kelly. Alicia Russo now trying to run at that Spanish defence. She's done well, Russo. Very wide. Can she get a cross in? She's done really well, actually. She needs a bit of help now. Can she try and win the corner? That would be really good if she can. She has won the corner. Brilliant, brilliant. In fact, they've given a goal kick. Russo's done really well again, but she was rather crowded out, it has to be said. Nick Nack says there, what did she have to do in the end to keep it out? No, she did really well, actually. It was really good stuff from Mary Earps. But England have changed things up a little bit, and we've started to pose a little bit different questions to Spain. So far, they've been able to answer the questions, but anyway, it's a goal kick to Spain. It looked like it should have been a corner, but England have picked the ball up now in midfield. Kira Walsh twisting and turning, trying to find a killer pass. She finds Lucy Bronze out wide, plays it into Georgia Stanway. Now it's back over Lauren Hempton, now playing over on the right-hand side. That's all in to Kira Walsh. This is better from England. Rachel Daly, lovely 1-2. Rachel Daly's going to get a shot away. She does get a shot away, but it's too close to the goalkeeper. Much better, though, from England. Lovely 1-2 between Daly and Stanway, I think it was. Brilliant play that was from England. The shot, though, from, about 20 yards, just too close to the goalkeeper. Better play, though, for England. We've certainly looked a lot more dangerous in this second half, and we've certainly looked a lot more dangerous since the substitutions, but still, we're looking for that goal. Chloe Kelly now coming forward down this left-hand side. Seems strange that you would put Chloe Kelly on the left and move Lauren Hemp to the right when you've taken Beth Mead off. But anyway, Serena knows what she's doing, I'm sure. Nick Nack says, nice play, but you need a very accurate shot to score from there. Yeah, you do. It needs to be in the top corner, doesn't it? You've got to throw Alicia Russo now on the edge of the penalty area. Battles away for the ball. She won a throw. She has won a throw again for England. Good play from Russo. Spain have defended well up till now. 67 minutes played. We're midway through this second half. Can we find the goal to bring us level? Chloe Kelly now on this near side. Try and win a corner or something if you can. Oh, she's done well, Kelly. And she does win the corner. Well played, Chloe Kelly. Deflected there off the defender. That's what you need to do in those situations there. Win the set piece. She's done that. And I'm sure it's going to be Chloe Kelly to take this as well. The last corner caused Spain a few problems. Leah Williamson there is trying to organise this attack with Millie Bright. Alicia Russo, we've got some aerial threat there, haven't we? If the ball's good, this could be an opportunity for England. The referee's not happy with something there inside the penalty area. She's having a word with Lauren Hemp. Anyway, we are just about to have this corner now. Lauren Hemp's over on that far post. We've got a big aerial threat. It needs to be a good ball in this from Chloe Kelly. In towards that near post. It's a good ball. Puts the goalkeeper under pressure. She punches it. It's going to be another corner again. That was a good ball in there from Kelly's good goalkeeping, actually. She did well under pressure. She got her fist on it and it's gone out for a corner again to England, which it is going to be Chloe Kelly to take this. It needs a good ball. It's a good ball. It is a good ball. Oh, it came towards Leah Williamson. Was it? I know it's a Russo on that far post. The Spain head got there. It is going to be a throw to England over on the far side. It's going to be Lucy Bronze to take it. England are trying to put the Spanish defence under more pressure now. We need a goal. Are we going to find one?
To be efficient.
That was a poor play, actually. The throw bounced off Alicia Russo. It's going to be a throw to Spain, who's going to make a substitution now. The second substitution is going to be
Leah Alexandri coming on. Will be running out for Manchester City, where the domestic season restarts.
So it's Abelera's going off and Alexandri is coming on. So it looks like a defensive change for Spain. They're obviously worried about the threat that we're now posing. And as in Pet View says, Leah Alexandri is coming on. She recently signed for City. Yeah, she did. Nick that says that we do seem to be dominating the ball now a lot more than in the first half. Yeah, we do. We've got 20 minutes though to find the goal. Can we? And there's a free kick there given away by Russo. A bit of a harsh decision there. The referee is being quite fussy with these free kicks, it has to be said. Looked like Russo just won the ball. If anything, the defender's backed into her.
I was going to say.
So it wasn't really much in that. And Ella Toon had a shot, but obviously the free kick had already been given.
I'm not sure it's in this life.
No, she probably doesn't.
I don't think she does.
It's a ball played up the line by Spain. Rachel Daly does well. And Chloe Kelly there is put under pressure, but she keeps the ball in. And Rachel Daly tries to put it into midfield, looking for Georgie Stanway, but Spain have picked the ball up again. They have played well, Spain, it has to be said, but England are still in this game. We are still in it. Can we find the goal to bring us level? And then who knows? Oh, nearly a mistake there, but she got away with it there, Bon Matti. And Lucy Bronze defends well there over on that far side. Does she keep the ball in? Referee says no, it's going to be a throw, or the linesman actually says no, it's going to be a throw to Spain over on that far side.
Less than 20 minutes to go now. Be interested to see whether
can England find the equaliser? We haven't really looked like scoring, where we've been better in the second half. The changes have made a difference, but we haven't really looked like scoring, if we're honest. Anyway, it is a free kick there to Spain, just inside England half over on that far side. They go backwards, Spain. They're not really too bothered about trying to get the ball forward at the moment, are they? They just want to keep possession, and that's what they're very good at, of course, as we know. But they are attacking over on that far side now. England defended that well. But Spain have got an opportunity for a crossover on the far side. The ball comes in, it's well blocked actually by Lucy Bronze. Good defending. Millie Bright can complete the clearance. Alicia Russo heads it on, looking for Lauren Hemp over on that far side. But Spain do win the ball back. They're having their best spell of possession actually in this second half, really. Del Castillo, the substitute, who set up the goal, coming forward again. She's done really well again. She's got past Rachel Daly far too easily, but that cross is cleared away by England. Daly's having real trouble against that substitute now. And England have now got a throw on that far side. Well played by Lauren Hemp. And Nick Nack says there, one chance is all we need. It is. One chance is all we need, but at this moment, we don't look as though we're going to get it. Daly's been given an absolute torrid time now from the substitute. Maybe that's a change we need to look at. Chloe Kelly there now. Rachel Daly in possession. Leah Williamson. She's got Millie Bright in some space. Just square. Good ball over the top from Millie Bright, looking for Alicia Russo, but again, Spain win it back. Good play though from Georgia Stanway in midfield. Oh, and the referee has given a free kick again to Spain. A handball, is it? The referee's saying. We'll have to look at the replay. Well, yeah, I suppose it did. I suppose it was a handball. But anyway, the referee's not helping us at the minute. We're not managing to get any flow to our play. Getting and trying to win the ball high out of the pitch with Georgia Stanway battling away well there. But Spain do come away in possession. They are a very good side, you have to say. But we are still in this game. Millie Bright now in possession for him. That's good play from Millie Bright. It's a good ball as well, actually, to Lauren Hemp over on that far side. She gets it back again. Millie Bright, she had a good game. Again, Bright and Williamson, actually. We've looked solid through that centre of defence again. Kira Walsh now plays the ball to Lucy Bronze, a little bit of space. She gets it out wide to Lauren Hemp on that far side. Lauren Hemp cuts it on her left foot. It's across towards the far post. Again, now it's headed out by Spain. They are defending. They have defended pretty well, Spain, it has to be said. Bon Matti there plays it back to goalkeeper Panos. Spain now trying to play the ball out from the back. England stepping there. Leah Williamson wins the possession. That's good. Kira Walsh. Again, there's one possession. The referee says, play on. This is better from England. Come on. Chloe Kelly cuts inside. It's a good ball towards the far post. Oh, someone's coming at the far post. It's Lauren Hemp, actually. Shot comes in from Georgia Stanway. Shot comes in again. It's over the top of the crossbar from Lauren Hemp. Falling backwards. This is better from England. Finally, we're putting that Spanish defence under pressure. Great play from Chloe Kelly, it was. A lovely cross. It was looking for Lauren Hemp on the far side. A shot came in from, I don't know, it was on the edge of the box, actually. It was Ella Toon. Got a deflection. It fell to Lauren Hemp, and as she was falling back, she couldn't get it on target. Nick Nack says, unlucky there, all a bit rushed. It was all a bit rushed. Jaffa says 2-1. Well, let's hope it's going to be 2-1, but we need to get a goal first to make it 1-1. Let's hope that's what we do. Terry says it's coming. Well, it's looked a lot more likely to be coming just then, but Spain are in possession again. But this game is certainly evenly matched still, isn't it? Very finely poised, but we still need to find a goal. We've got 14 minutes of normal time remaining. Can we find it? Rachel Daly does better there, actually, and wins a throw as well. That's much better from Rachel Daly. And it's going to be a throw to England. And it's going to be another substitution for Spain. It's going to be the goal scorer, Esther Gonzalez, who's going off for Spain. And it's her goal that separates the sides at the moment. And just showing it again. The only time really England have not defended well and we got punished. But almost celebrate. Oh no, as I said, I was celebrating already, but that was just the goal celebration, so that's fine. They've brought on number 21, who is Sheila Garcia's come on for Spain. But we don't worry too much about that. We don't really care, do we? We just want to see England find this goal. Chloe Kelly there battling away on this near side, but that's a poor ball, actually giving away possession far too easily. But Chloe Kelly works really hard to win the ball back. Oh, she's worked a little bit too hard, and the referee's given a free kick. She doesn't like tackles, this referee, it has to be said, especially if England are making them. I think Serena's making that point as well. They've just announced a crowd. I think it was 28,000. It's another big crowd for England. But we need a goal to make the crowd happy. There's quite a few Spanish fans in as well. Nick Nack says there she doesn't like any kind of physical contact. Well, no, she doesn't seem to. No, that's a dangerous ball into the box there from Spain. A good header away from Leah Williamson. Shot comes in from Spain. It's blocked. It ricochets around the penalty area. It's going to be a corner to Spain. It was almost 2-0.
Jesus, what?
Not quite sure how we got away with that one. It was a good header from Leah Williamson initially. The shot came in. It was a good header again from Leah Williamson in front of goalkeeper Mary Ertz, and it's gone behind for a corner to Spain. We definitely need to stop. Another goal for Spain now finishes it surely. But there is still 11 and a half minutes to play. We are getting into the crucial side now. Nick Nack says they got away with it. They probably should have made it 2-0 there. It's good defending though from Leah Williamson, but we have got this corner that we've got to deal with, and we have dealt with it. That header has gone wide. In fact, Lucy Bronze tried to let it run out, but it was kept in actually by Caldente, who done well. She's had a good game, and now suddenly Spain inside the penalty area again. But again, England have dealt with that well. Good defending again. Really Bright gets the ball clear. But Spain again coming forward over on that far side. Ella Toon working hard to try to stop Caldente again, but she gets the ball into the box. Suddenly Spain are now looking at the more dangerous side, looking more like to get that second goal. They're coming forward again. That cross is deflected away by Chloe Kelly. It's going to be a throw to Spain.
They are flying with confidence, Spain now. They look like they think they've done it.
We've still got 10 and a half minutes of normal time to play. It's enough time still for England to find a goal, to take this to extra time. Have we got it in us to do it? You know, we're coming forward now. Surely that's a foul, ref. No, it isn't a foul because it's an England player that was fouled. So the referee says play on and Spain in possession. What a surprise. It's the same, isn't it, with Barcelona in the Champions League, with Spain. What is it that they must pay the referees, I'm sure. Oh, she has given us a free kick now, finally. So that foul there by Paredes, who's lost her boot, actually. And they've got a free kick. We're into the last 10 minutes now. And Nick Nack says they're not over yet. No, it isn't over yet. It isn't by any means. But we need to score or it will be over. We've got just under 10 minutes of normal time to get the goal. We had a good spell, but Spain have now been on top for the last couple of minutes. But Williamson now is going to take this free kick deep in, well, actually midway inside the England half. Just slightly over on its near side. Leah Williamson goes long with it. But it's a Spanish head that gets there. Ella Toon battles away well and wins the ball back for England. Russo's trying to win it back, but Spain have just been a little bit too good. Just a little bit too good. We need to find something from somewhere. We've got to dig deep and try to find a goal. There's a mistake there by Spain. We've got a throw over on that far side. I don't know if Serena's looking at any more substitutions. We need another attacker to come on, surely. But we're running out of options, it has to be said. But anyway, let's see what happens here. Spain again clear the ball away. And it's gone out for a throw to England. Good play again from Millie Bright. I think it's going to be a throw to England over on that far side.
Yeah,
Greenwood's coming on. And Daly's coming off. Yeah, she's been given a torrid time, Rachel Daly. Maybe this substitution should have been made a bit earlier. But Rachel, Alex Green was going to come on. You'd imagine she's going to drop in at left back. Or she's going to go into that. We're going to go free at the back, maybe. Push Williams into midfield. Yeah, I think we are. We've gone free at the back. Or yeah, Millie Bright's going up, play up front. She's scored some important goals for England, hasn't she? When she's gone up front before. Yeah, Williamson now with the ball into the box. In fact, it's going to be Elisa Russo underneath it. She can't quite get the header on. It's going to fall to Ella Toon, though. England do keep possession. That was Greenwood there, Ella Toon. Nice turn there from Chloe Kelly. But again, a Spanish defender manages to get the ball away. It's the last throw of the dice, really, from Serena. We have got one substitution left, but let's see what we do now. Nick Nack says there's nothing to lose now. No, there isn't. Daly off, Greenwood on, says Terry, indeed. Can we find the goal in these last 7.5 minutes plus stoppage time. Georgia Stanway does well.
Come on.
Does very well. Good run from Stanway. It's a good ball out to that far side. It's Lauren Hemp. Oh, there's 2 defenders blocked the cross, but she's still got possession. Plays it towards the edge of the box.
Come on.
To Kira Walsh. Stanway finds Hemp again inside the penalty area. Can she get a cross in? She can. Can Russo get the header in? It's going to be a goal. It is a goal.
Yes,
We've equalised.
yes,
It's Ella 2. We've done it.
Woo!
Ella 2
Come
with
on,
the
one
goal.
more,
You
one
can't
more.
say we don't deserve it. What a goal. Ella
Ella
2
2.
with the finish. Elisa Russo with the flick
my
on.
God. Come on. One more.
Lauren Hemp's cross. What scenes there are in Brighton. Unbelievable
Oh, my
stuff.
Lord.
Spain can't believe it. Their captain's now gone down injured, trying to claim she was fouled, but she wasn't. It's a goal.
on, Ella.
Even the referee's not going to be able to disallow this one. Ella Toon, she's deserved something from this tournament. She's been magnificent.
We just need to get one more.
Inside that 6-yard box.
Come
What
on.
a goal that was. Just when it was needed. Spain are now going to try and waste time. You know what they're like. Their captain's pretending to be injured inside the 6-yard box. But Lauren Hemp was brilliant there. We wondered why she was still on the pitch maybe earlier, but this is why. Serena knows, doesn't she? Brilliant play from Lauren Hemp. What a cross that is. Great flick. Lovely touch there from
Brilliant.
Russo. Won the header. The substitutions there. Brilliant play there from Russo. And Ella Toon was following up inside the 6-yard
Excellent.
box. Put it into the corner. What a goal. It came off Russo's shoulder, actually. It doesn't matter. Maybe it wasn't the cleanest strike either from Ella Toon, but that doesn't
She
matter
just took
either.
her own self
It's
in.
a goal. England are back level.
Come on.
And we just need to be calm now. Extra time will do. Extra time will
Just get
do.
you that goal.
Brilliant stuff there. Terry says 1-1 Ella. Ella T, exactly 2.
Ella,
Brilliant
Ella.
there. Nick Knox says that they did brilliant not to panic there and keep the move
Lovely.
going. It was a brilliant, brilliant goal. Absolutely fantastic. Nick Knox says, well done, England. Great play.
Yes,
Yes,
to the
yes,
crowd.
yes. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Unbelievable. This is from England. Just what we needed. Jaffa keeps saying 2-1, and it may well be 2-1.
I did
We
say
may well
2-1.
be 2-1.
I did say 2-1.
Spain still think the goal should be disallowed. You just hate the Spanish, don't you? You just hate them so much.
They're going on your nerves.
They're complaining on the. There's nothing wrong with that goal. Absolutely nothing wrong with that goal. Get on with the game. The referee's giving you everything, mate. So shut up and sit
No,
down.
exactly. Jesus, what do you want?
Don't know what they're doing. This is typical. This is why I hate Spanish football. This is why I hate Barcelona. There's nothing wrong with that goal at all. She's just wanted the ball more, Elisa Russo. She's won
Exactly.
it. And then Ella Toon's finished it. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Absolutely. If they disallow this goal, it's just a brilliant goal. Brilliant play all round.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant cross. Well, they haven't disallowed the goal. It's been given, and rightly so.
We need to try and-
What we need to do now,
Come
Spain
on.
are rattled. We need to rattle them
Come
more.
on.
But Spain are coming forward now. Shot from distance. Comfortable save from Mary Earps. There's 4 minutes of normal time remaining. It looks like we may be going to extra time. Nick Nack says there, what are they moaning about? They're Spanish.
Oh,
They'll moan about
bloody
anything.
moaning.
They just moan. That's all they do. Terry
Well,
says
that's
there,
just
ha,
getting that goal.
Spain winning. Exactly. That's all they do. They win. That's what they're good at. But this has been brilliant from England. What a response. What
Come
a
on.
comeback. For 3.5 minutes to play of normal time. There's going to be a bit of stoppage time at the end, no doubt. But England have got the ascendancy now. Again, that's a good ball played out to that far side. Chloe Kelly, can she get a cross in? It's well defended, but not very far. It's headed out again by Spain, which is going to be a throw to England. England look more likely to win this game in the closing stages here. The referee
Come
is
on,
now coming
come
over to this
on,
near side.
come on.
The referee's coming over here. No doubt she's going to book the Spanish manager for being a knobhead. Oh, maybe she's not. She's having a word with some of the people over on the Spanish bench. Good. Is it one of the substitutes? It's a booking for one of the Spanish substitutes. One of the Spanish substitute goalkeeper, I think it is. Good. It's actually the Spanish goalkeeper who plays for. Is he the one who plays for Chelsea?
Get off.
And she's still moaning. Just send her off, ref. Send them all off.
Who do you think they are?
They're rattled,
Who
aren't
do
they?
you
They
think
are
they
rattled
Who do you think they are?
as Nick Neck says there. Come on, let's finish them off. Exactly. Let's finish them off. Well
Get
done,
off the
rattled.
floor. Come on.
And Terry says 5-1, don't panic. Well, we'll never
5-1.
But let's just see what happens. It's going to be extra time. We'll have half an hour to score. It's actually Rodriguez, the substitute goalkeeper there, who's got herself booked. I'm not quite sure what she did there, but anyway, it's
did something wrong.
It doesn't matter too much, but no doubt she won't be coming on anyway. But there is another injury to a Spanish player, so there is going to be some stoppage time. Let's hope they're made to pay for this time wasting that they're doing. You don't often see this in the women's game, but Spain are the experts at time wasting, aren't they? And that's what they're doing here. Anyway, it is going to be... Is it a throw to England? I'm not sure what the last bit of action was. It is a throw to England on that far side. Thrown back to Millie Bright. We're now into the last 90 seconds of normal time. It's probably going to be 2 or 3 minutes or maybe more, 4 minutes of stoppage time. England in the ascendancy. Can we get a dramatic last-minute winner? Lauren Hemp there with that. It was her cross that led to the goal. Brilliant cross it was as well. And great play from Russo. England again have won the ball back. It's played in towards the box again towards Russo. Surely she was fouled. It doesn't matter. We've got possession. Stanway finds Lucy Bronze. Can she put the ball in again? It's deflected. Russo made the run as well, looking for that cross. Lucy Bronze has picked it up again, though. We are into the last minute. Ball played into the box again. Was it flicked off a Spanish head? Is that going to be a corner to England? That was a foul on Russo there. It was a foul on the edge of the box and the referee hasn't given it. Dear me. Anyway, we are now into the last 30 seconds of normal time. There's going to be a bit of stoppage time now, you would imagine. There's been a lot going on in this second half, hasn't there? It's a throw to Spain on this near side. That was a foul throw. It was a foul throw. Yes, it was. Spain have lost their heads completely here as we move in towards stoppage time. It's going to be a throw to England. Greenwood on the near side with this throw near halfway. Can England get one more chance before extra time? Alicia Russo's done really well again, but she's not going to get there. Really good play from her, though.
Right in front of her.
Spain are definitely panicking. 5 minutes of stoppage time. There is England won the ball back again. Oh, Russo couldn't quite get a touch on that from Ella Toone. Those two have made the difference. It was them two combining for the goal. Terry says Russo and Toone must start in the semi-final. Well, one, we're not in the semi-final yet, and two, I don't think they will.
I love his optimism. Come
on. But anyway, we've got 4.5 minutes of stoppage time remaining.
Come on.
I just kind of want extra time now because I think I need a breather. But anyway, unless we can win it, of course. Spain trying to come forward themselves. Brilliant defending from the captain there, Leah Williamson, complaining that she was held.
She's had a good game.
That's a clearance there forward. Up that far side, England got another throw over on the far side.
Come on.
We've played a minute of stoppage time, 4 left to play. England look the more likely winners, you have to say, in these closing stages. Certainly since the goal, we've been the better team. Trying to come forward again down that far side, but Spain have cleared the ball away. Lucy Bronze is underneath that, though. Can we get one more big chance in the little time that remains? Leah Williamson in possession now inside the centre circle. Pings the ball out to that far side. Wasn't a great ball, but England are going to pick it up again with Lucy Bronze. This has been fantastic finish from England. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. You have to give Serena credit for the substitutions that she made, the changes that she's made. It's worked. She kept Lauren Hemp on. It was Lauren Hemp that set up the goal. Also, 2 substitutes that have combined as well. That ball there is too long for a Russo. It's run into the arms of goalkeeper Panos. We have played nearly 2 minutes of stoppages, 3 remaining. Looks like we are going to get an extra half an hour. Nick Nack says there, do you have an extra sub in extra time? I think you do. Yeah, I think you get an extra sub. I think we've got 1 left anyway, haven't we? I think we've only made 4. But yeah, you do get an extra 1 in extra time. I'm sure you do. But this has been brilliant from England. You have to say, what a comeback against a team of Spain's quality. It's been brilliant stuff. Really bright with that long ball again, looking for Chloe Kelly on that far side. She switched with Lauren Hemp since the goal, actually. England again have picked up possession. Looked like a foul there on Lucy Bronze. Lucy Bronze is still in now, but of course the referee's not going to give us a free kick. Doesn't matter though, we are still in possession. Leah Williamson We've played 2.5 minutes halfway through the stoppage
Come on,
time.
lasses.
That's a great ball again over onto that far side for Chloe Kelly. Can she keep it in? She does. She does really well, Chloe Kelly. Can she get a cross in? It's deflected. It's going to be a corner to England. Come on. 2 minutes to play. Are England going to get a dramatic winner? Oh, this is amazing stuff, this. What a game this has been. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time left. Can England get the goal here from this corner? As Nick Nack says there, it's definitely been a better second half performance. It's been a million times better in the second half. We deserved to be level. We didn't deserve to lose this game, as well as Spain have played at times. But we've got a corner now from the far side. Lauren Hemp with it. Is she going to create another goal? Dramatic winner this would be in the final 90 seconds of stoppage time. Brighton would absolutely, the roof would come off this stadium if we can find a goal now. What's the corner going to be like from Hemp from that far side? It's low into near post. Oh, it's cleared away. Different corner that was. Balls to Ella Toon, the goal scorer. She recycles the ball back into the box. Oh, this defender heads it away when the goal kick would have had that. Still England in possession. Lauren Hemp again over on that far side. Cleared away by Spain. Lucy Bronze, England are putting on the pressure. We're into the last minute of stoppage time. Kira Walsh on halfway. Lucy Bronze over on that far side. Are England going to be able to get the ball back in the box? No, we're not. That's not a great ball out to Ella Toon. It's going to be a throw to Spain. We are now in the final minute of stoppage time. England 1, Spain 1. What a second half it's been. Dramatic, exciting, and we still might have an extra half an hour to go in to run the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, no, we haven't, because guess what? The referee has given a free kick to Spain. Every time they fall over, the referee gives them a free kick. But it doesn't matter. There's only 30 seconds to play. We are probably going to get extra time. Spain can't get out of their half. This is great play again from England. Russo wins that ball, flicks it on. Spain look tired, actually, you have to say. They are looking tired. And this is looking good for England. If we can just hold on for these final 10 seconds. Spain's coming forward now. We just need to be focused now. This is going to be the last attack of the game. It's Spain over on that far side. Can they get the cross in? They can, but it's well over hit and it's gone behind. It's going to be a goal kick to England. Surely that's it. In fact, that is it. The full-time whistle's gone. We have got extra time. England 1, Spain 1. Wow. I hope you're enjoying this as much as we are. If you are, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We do the watch-alongs of, obviously, these games in the Euros. Obviously, we do focus mainly on Arsenal and the Arsenal women during the season, but we've really enjoyed this tournament, and I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing for tonight. It has been a fantastic game, a fantastic second half, and wow, England are still in it. We are still in it. England 1, Spain 1. Ella Toon with that late equaliser. And I think we all need a breather after that. 84th minute to go. Wow. You have to say Serena has sorted this right out. Brilliant substitutions. Some great playing. I think we've still got 2 changes we can make because an extra one in extra time, plus the one that we've still got that we can make. Imperative views of fire. It has been unbelievable stuff in this second half. Wow. I can't believe we got the goal. It wasn't looking as though we were going to get one, was it? But then we scored. Spain have just fell apart. Their heads have gone down. And was that our chance, though, to win it in those final few minutes? Or can we dominate again in extra time? We'll have to see. Terry says there, this ref hasn't done her rep any favours in this game. Well, she has, because she's favoured Spain, and that's what referees have to do. If you want to become a top referee, you've got to favour the Spanish teams, haven't you? It's been going on for years. And she's done a reputation, no harm at all, as you can see, because every single decision's gone Spain's way. She was desperate to disallow that goal. She just couldn't find a reason to disallow it, could she, in the end, because there was nothing to disallow it for. But anyway, let's see what happens in extra time. It is going to be dramatic, I'm sure. And of course, there is still the prospect of penalties at the end of it all, which we don't really want, do we? Let's be honest. But anyway, we are about to place extra time in this game, and it's going to be certainly dramatic. There's no doubt about that. But England were a better team in those last 10, 15 minutes, and we need to take that into this extra time. And if we do, we look the more likely team to win. We were the better team in those last 20 minutes. And we got the goal, and it was brilliant. And they're just showing it again now. Great cross it was. Brilliant flick on. And there's Ella too, making that third player run into the box. That's what you need your midfield player to do. You're attacking midfield player. You need to make that run into the box. That's what she's done. She's done it all the way through this tournament, into that little bit of space there. And she got the finish. Wasn't the cleanest hit, but it doesn't matter. Russo wanted that ball more than the Spanish defender. She complained she was fouled, but she only complained she was fouled because she got beaten. And bang, there goes the finish from Ella Toon. Wow. Dramatic stuff, dramatic stuff. Nick Nack says there, I'd say it was about 60-40 in England's favour now. Maybe even more than that. The way we finished that game, Spain looked dead on their feet. They couldn't get the ball out of their own half. And England got a second wind. And if we can keep that going into extra time, I think we'll win. But we'll see what happens. Has our momentum been broken up by full time? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But anyway, we're just about to get extra time underway. They've just done the coin toss again. I think we're going to go back everywhere in the first half. I think England are going to be attacking the goal to our right in this first half of extra time, as we were in the first half of normal time as well. We've got an extra half an hour for you. It is going to be exciting stuff. I'm sure you'll agree. And let's hope it can have a dramatic and exciting conclusion for England. We've got someone from Spain, actually. How are you doing? Just subscribe. Thank you very much. From Valencia. Do you speak Spanish? And do you play soccer? Well, I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, no. I do play soccer, but not as good as any of these girls playing in this game, unfortunately. And then I don't speak Spanish, no, I'm afraid. But anyway, it has been a great game. I think momentum's with England now, but we'll see. It's going to be Spain to kick off extra time. I say they are attacking the goal to our left. The goal that England just recently scored, that equaliser in. Nick Nack says there, will you be doing watch-alongs for the other quarterfinals? I might do, actually, because I've quite enjoyed this tonight. We're going to the one on Saturday, France against Holland. So we won't be doing a watch-along of that because we're actually at the game. We'll be doing a vlog. I might do some watch-alongs of the other ones, actually. I might do, yeah, I'll see. But anyway, let's see what happens by the time this game's finished first. Because if England have got knocked out, I don't know if I'll be up to do it anymore. But anyway, we will see what happens. But England win possession back straight away. Great play again from Lauren Hemp. She certainly had a second win. She's got better, actually. It looked like it wasn't going to be her night, but she created the goal. And I think her confidence has come back. Which has been great. Let's see. England coming forward now. Was that a foul on Georgia Stanway? That's a foul on Georgia Stanway, surely. And she's thinking the first one was, and the second one definitely was. But anyway, let's see what happens here. We've played nearly a minute of extra time. It is, of course, 15 minutes each way. And if there's no further goals, we will have a penalty shootout to decide who goes into the semi-final. Lucy Bronze with this throw up the near side. And it's going to be another throw to England, a further 15 yards up the pitch. Can England take that momentum from the end of normal time into this extra period? And if we do, we will certainly be favourites to make it through. Luso does well again. Georgia Stanway, it's Kira Walsh, picks up possession, pins the ball first. A lovely ball, Lauren Hemp, inside the penalty area. Oh, it's deflected her cross. In fact, was she offside? I think she was offside. What a ball that is. Kira Walsh there. I think, was she offside? Spain got up quickly. She wasn't offside. So that should be, in fact, I think it might have come back off Lauren Hemp, actually, to be a goal kick to Spain. What a brilliant ball that was from Kira Walsh. Looked as though that Lauren Hemp was going to be in behind again. Spain coming forward again down that far side. But again, what a brilliant tackle that was from Alex Green. We've not heard much of her since she came on. She did only come on very near the end of normal time, but she did well there. Great challenge from her. And the good thing is, because it's Alex Green was come on, although we did go 3 at the back and push Millie Bright up, we can now go back to 4 at the back with Alex Greenwood dropping into left back. The versatility of this squad is proving to be crucial there. That long ball, though, from Greenwood has gone all the way through to goalkeeper Panos. But again, England won the ball back high up the pitch. And we are, what a surprise. The referee's given a free kick because the Spanish player's gone down moaning. Don't often see that happen, do we? But they've got a free kick over on that far side. England have to get fouled twice to get a free kick. When Georgia Stanway was just a minute ago. But anyway, Spain have got a free kick over on that far side now, which Paredes is going to take for Spain. They take it short and the ball's going to run through to Leah Williamson, plays it back to Mary Earps. That save she made from that cross that would have been 2-0 now proved to be very, very crucial, isn't it? Mary Earps been put under a bit of pressure there. She does well, actually. Gets it to Millie Bright. She goes long. That's a good ball, actually. It's a really good ball. Looking for Lauren Hemp. Lauren Hemp's done well, but again, it's going to be a free kick because the Spanish player's gone down under very little pressure. It doesn't have to be a foul. They just have to fall down. It's the rules.
So frustrating.
Lucy Bron steps in again. England have been a much better team since extra time started as they were at the end of normal time. Nick Mack says and blows up again. Yeah, you just got to go near a Spanish player. They fall over and the ref will give a free kick. Whereas we have to be absolutely wiped out to get a free kick. Lucy Bronze plays it into Georgia Stanway, who's had more influence the longer this game's gone on. Kira Walsh now inside the centre circle for England. Ella Toon, the goal scorer, lays it off to Leah Williamson, looking for a little bit more movement in front of her. She finds Alex Greenwood instead. Up the line to Chloe Kelly. This is good play. It's a good ball. Going to put Russo in. Is it down that far side? No, it isn't. Good defending from Paredes. Plays it back to goalkeeper Panos. And that clearance is going to be won by Alex Greenwood. That's really good play again from England. We're winning all the second ball. Georgia Stanway, just away from her there. And Spain have got an opportunity to come forward themselves, but not very long. Again, brilliant play in midfield that was there from Kira Walsh. And England have won the ball back again. Chloe Kelly now does really well. Chloe Kelly. Oh, but good defending actually. It's going to fall in the box too, Russo. No, it isn't. Again, Spain have defended quite well there. Managed to get the ball clear, but it's all England pressure again at the start of extra time. Spain can barely get out of their own half. We've played nearly 5 minutes of this first period of extra time. Can England get the winning goal? Caldente coming forward, but her influence has dropped the longer the game's gone on. Lucy Bronze does really well there. They will, of course, be teammates next season, won't they? At Barcelona, getting to know each other there before pre-season training. Leah Williamson now in possession for England on halfway. Plays a ball through, looking for Alicia Russo, but it's just over hit actually. It wasn't a great ball that time from Williamson. And she acknowledges that fact. And the ball's run through to goalkeeper Panos. 5.5 minutes of extra time played. It is still England 1, Spain 1. England do look the more likely winners of this game, you have to say, as things stand. But can we get the goal, or will we have the lottery of penalties? But we're coming forward now. Georgia Stanway's opened up in front of her. She's got a shot, comes in. Oh, it's a goal! She's done it! Georgia Stanway with the goal! What a brilliant effort that is. You have to say England deserve it. And Georgia Stanway deserves it as well. Yes. She has been magnificent since half time. The longer this game's gone, she's got better and better. Spain stood off her. And they've been made to pay. That's a finish from 25 yards. Are England going to be in the semi-final? It is 2-1. We have come from behind, and that was a quite magnificent goal.
Just need to keep our heads
Spain
down.
looked tired. Nick Nack says there, cracking goal. Well, yeah, indeed cracking. It was. Goal of the tournament, that. Terry says 2-1 Stanway.
Oh, so
and Nick Nack says, I thought she was going to pass. I thought she was going to pass, but it suddenly opened up, didn't it? And she thought, why not have a go? What a strike that is. What a brilliant goal that is. No goalkeeper in the world saving that. Wow. That was just fantastic. What a goal. Wow. This has been amazing.
Jesus, what a game.
What a strike that was.
Yes.
Actually, the keeper maybe dived under it really, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a great strike. It's a great goal. Right. Georgia Stanway deserves that for her performance tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets player of the match again, as she did in the first game. And it's now, we've played 97 minutes. Whew. Is that going to be the goal that sends England through to the semi-final? We will have to see. but Spain look dead on their feet. They look tired. They look out of ideas, and they've looked out of ideas for the last 10, 15 minutes of normal time as well. But we need to keep going. Spain are going to have to take a few more chances now. They tried to sit back on the 1-0. There's a fantastic atmosphere now. They're singing football's coming home at Brighton.
Come on.
Let's see what happens here.
Do not let them score.
Spain are coming forward now over on that far side. We need to keep our intensity up. We've worked so hard to get this lead. Is a cross going to come? And it is. Great header from Lucy Bronze defensively there. Brilliant defending again from England. We have, apart from that one mistake, we've defended so well. Terry says there only 3 more to go. So if we win 5-1, I'm giving you my CD, mate. Don't you worry about that.
Oh.
But anyway, Spain coming forward again.
Come on, you need to defend.
Cross into the box, but that's going to be won by Alex Green. It wasn't a great header away, actually. But we do complete the clearance now. We played 98 minutes. Now England can run the ball back with Lauren Hemp trying to play a ball forward into the centre circle, looking for the run of Ella Toon, but Spain do pick that up. We've inevitably dropped off a little bit since scoring. That's what tends to happen anyway. Lucy Bronze, that cross comes in, but it's into the arms of Mary Earps.
Well done.
And another attack for Spain comes to nothing. That was a poor cross, actually. And it was comfortable there for Mary Earps. She's actually had a decent game tonight again. The England goalkeeper. Spain are going to make another substitution. It's going to be number 14, who is... I don't know who it is. I don't care anyway, actually. England now in possession again.
We need to get that ball just to
That's a ball up the line. Alicia Russo's got a little bit of space. Can she get there? She does well. Yes. Alicia Russo cuts back inside the penalty, gets the ball into the box. In fact, it's given, I don't know if it's a foul or offside, but either way, it's going to be a free kick to Spain. They are going to make the substitution now. It's going to be Caldente going off. Her influence has got less and less the longer the game's gone on. She's definitely run out of legs. She did have a good game earlier on. Certainly, she was Spain's best player, but she's gone out now. And it's going to be Sarigia coming on for Spain. A little bit more legs maybe for them because their legs have certainly gone. Terry says, come on up, stop time wasting. No, we can time waste now. We don't mind time wasting now.
We've still got to do another.
But we've still got another 15 minutes plus there's what, 5 more minutes of this half to go. There's still a long way to go yet. But we've certainly played well. England won the ball back. Actually, I'm surprised the referee didn't give a free kick for that there by Alicia Russo. But anyway, that number 16 for Spain has gone down about 20 times in this game. Surely it's only a matter of time before she gets taken off. But anyway, Spain are still in possession over on the far side. We just need to keep our shape, keep our head. Another Spanish player just throw themselves to the floor for no reason. But they are going to get a throw over on that far side. 5 minutes until half time and extra time. England 2, Spain 1. What an amazing game this has turned out to be. It was not looking good at one point when Spain scored early in the second half, but England kept their shape, kept their patience, and they've been rewarded. But we've still got 20 minutes to hold on. Or maybe get another goal. Who knows? Yeah, maybe another 3 goals if Terry's right. Nick Nack says we've defended well all game except for the goal. Yes, we have defended well all game. Spain have got a chance. No, they haven't. Lucy Bronze was in there. Magnificent defending. She was offside anyway, actually.
Oh, that's all right.
Brilliant play that goal was there from Lucy Bronze again. It was a substitute actually there, straight in the action, looking to try to make an impression for Spain. It has been, of course, the England substitute that have done well. Ella Toon, of course, with the equaliser. And Mary Earps takes that free kick to Leah Williamson, strides forward for England. Plays a long ball over the top. Oh, not quite. Again, it's a little bit over hit by Leah Williamson. Long-range passing hasn't quite been as accurate tonight as you would maybe expect that she's maybe done before. But England are making it difficult for Spain to get out of their own half. Alicia Russo is causing a nuisance for herself up front. She's done that well all night. And it's paid off. We're now just about 3 minutes away from half-time in extra time. We maybe just need a breather, don't we? Spain in possession again, getting the ball out to that far side, but we have defended really well. Spain coming forward again, though, just inside the England penalty area. Back to the edge of the box, a shot comes in. Brilliant block that was again. That was from Georgia Stanway. Wow, what a game she's had. She's been absolutely everywhere. And it's her goal that has put England in front. Can we hold on? Lauren Hemp now is forced into defensive play. She finds Leah Williamson. She goes long up the line. Spain win the header, but England are going to pick up that loose ball. It's played forward again. Russo with the flick on. Toon keeps the ball, and England are doing well here, actually. England done really well. Russo's done well again. Kira Walsh in England now just knocking the ball around. This is great play. This is brilliant stuff from England. Just knocking the ball around, making Spain chase after it, wearing out a little bit more of their energy that they've been lacking anyway. But they are in possession again now, though. Play towards the edge of the penalty area. Are Spain going to get an opportunity? A shot comes in. Wide at the post. It was deflected, though. It's going to be a corner. It's the substitute who's just come on. It's nearly half time and extra time. That shot came in. In fact, it wasn't deflected. But it's been given as a corner. Or was it? Oh, no, I think it just got a tiny nick. Tiny nick off Millie Bright. I think Mary Ertz would have saved it had it been on target anyway. But it is another corner to Spain on the near side. We're into the last 90 seconds of the first half of extra time. England 2, Spain 1. The corner comes in, it's gone deep. It's not really cleared away particularly well. It's come to the far post. It's put back into the box. Leah Williamson's header away. Recycled back into the box. Leah Williamson's header away again. But still England can't quite get the ball clear. Spain still in possession inside the penalty area. Is a cross going to come in? It does. The flicked on, but it's flicked wide. And we are going to be having a goal kick. That was Alexandria there, the substitute for Spain. And we are now just a minute away from half time in extra time. We are just about 15 minutes away from the semi-final. Well, another goal would be nice. Another goal would be nice, but anyway, we're going to be defending for our lives. But anyway, it's a goal kick now. We've certainly taken our time to take it. Mary Ertz was going to kick it, and she didn't. I'm sure the referee's going to tell her to get on with it. It's not like Spain would have wasted time, would they? Mary Ertz is now going to take the goal kick long. Goes into the Spanish half. In fact, it doesn't quite because it's a Spanish head that wins it. Spain coming forward again. That ball played out to that far side. Alex Green was going to get there, is she? She does. Really good player for Alex Green. Has been brilliant since she's come on as well, actually. So it just shows the strength in depth that this squad's got. All the substitutes have come on and they've made a big difference and they've helped us turn this game around. So you've got to give credit to them and you've got to give credit to the manager again. There's going to be 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. We've just gone into that now. Terry says, well done, Leah Williamson again. Yeah, she's been a real captain's performance tonight, hasn't she? There's no doubt about that. Nick Nack says, we play the winner of Germany v Austria. Is that right? No, we play the winner of Sweden and Belgium. Germany and Austria play the winner of France, Netherlands. So, yeah, it will be probably Sweden if we get through, because you'd imagine Sweden will beat Belgium, but you never know. It's going to be the winner of Sweden and Belgium for us next Tuesday. If we do hold on, it's nearly half time now in extra time. It's a long ball played forward by England, but again, Spain is defending. England are just looking to try and see this out. But now we've got an opportunity on the counter attack, have we? With Chloe Kelly running at that Spanish defence. She's just going to maybe play down at the ball now to end this half. She's done well, Chloe Kelly. That's a good run. We have now played the minute of stoppages at the end of this first period of extra time. In fact, there is half time. We are 15 minutes away from the semi-final. Georgia Stanway's goal, and a brilliant goal it was as well. And Serena's having a little word over there. It's half time in extra time. England 2, Spain 1. We are 15 minutes away from the semi-final. Can we do it?
Keep your heads.
Good to see the players taken off in this game. Giving words of encouragement to the players on the pitch. Yeah. I've got a feeling Jill Scott might be coming on in the second period of extra time. Her calmness may well be needed. They're going to show the goal again now. Georgia Stanway just ran at that Spain defence. Looked like she was going to put it into Lauren Hemp. Instead, she went for the shot, and what a goal it is. Brighton absolutely erupted there, the stadium, when that goal went in. The fans behind the goal went absolutely mental. What an atmosphere. I can't wait to see Amar's vlog, actually. Oh God, yeah. I cannot wait to see that. It's going to be amazing. What a goal that was from Georgia Stanway. Nick Nack says then hard to see them throwing it away. Let's hope so.
Hope not.
Terry says France, Holland. France or Holland play Germany, don't they? And we play Sweden or Belgium. Serena's just having a final word with the team before this final period of extra time. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. 15 minutes more to play, and we'll be in the semi-final. It's been a stressful evening. It's been a tense evening. It's been an exciting evening, and it's been an evening of fantastic football from England. This is a good Spain side. Let's not make any bones about that. They have played well tonight as well, Spain. They've been really good, and they will be frustrated if they lose this game. But you have to say, England have dug deep when we've needed to. The substitutions have worked. The manager has pulled it around, and England are now 15 minutes away from getting into the semi-final of Euro 2022. Can we do it? We are going to be kicking off. We're going to be attacking the goal to our left, which was the goal, of course, that Ella Toon scored in the second half of normal time. A late goal it was, when it looked as though it was slipping away from us. But anyway, we got the goal. Terry says, Spain will fall apart now. Come on, let's keep it to only 5. Well, I think if we get one more, I think that'll be it. Anyway, we are back up and underway. Second period of extra time. England in possession with Lucy Bronze. Millie Bright now, no doubt she's going to go long.
Come on.
And she does go long, looking for Chloe Kelly up this far side. But Spain win the ball. Can England see this through, or can we get another goal or another 3 goals, as Terry is predicting? A long ball forward there. Spain now have an opportunity straight away. Start of the second period of extra time. A shot comes in, but it's gone wide. It's gone wide. Wasn't a great effort actually there from, who was that had that shot? It was Bon Matti actually. It was Bon Matti with a shot. Alex Green was caught out of position a little bit there actually, and England was stretched. But the shot comes in from Bon Matti, and she's put it wide, always stretching for it.
It actually hit off me.
If she had put it in that corner, I don't think Mary Oates would have got there. But anyway, it was wide of the post. But England was slightly switched off there briefly at the start of second period of extra time. Spain are back in possession again. Oh, well one back there from Chloe Kelly. And she's going to get the ball again. Can we get the third goal? That will really seal this. Chloe Kelly running at that Spain defence. She's done well, Chloe Kelly. Oh, she's won the corner. That'll do. That'll do. Brilliant play from Chloe Kelly.
Come on.
This is all we need to do in extra time now. We need to keep the ball up that end of the pitch, get set pieces, and just keep the ball away from our goal. That's what we need to, or score from this corner. That would be nice. I think if we get a third goal now, I think that will be it.
Yeah.
Willie Bright and Leah Williamson and Russo are all in there. They're all a threat in the air, aren't they? A good delivery here from Chloe Kelly could see the third goal. Is going to be Chloe Kelly with this corner from the far side. We've played 2 minutes of this second period of extra time. 13 minutes to play. Can we get the goal? We'll wait and see. It's going to be this corner here from Chloe Kelly. It's in towards the near post. Alicia Russo comes to attack it, but it's cleared away by the Spanish defence to Stanway. We've got a comment there from Lindsay says, from a Yank in the US who can't watch the match live, you are both saving me. Love the coverage and so glad I found it on YouTube. Go Lionesses. Oh, thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You know, the ball over to that far side. England looking for this third goal. Chloe Kelly with the ball plays it back to Kira Walsh. Slightly loose touch of her unusually, but she does find Stanway. It's back to Kelly. Oh, she tried to reverse, pass it down the side, but it's gone all the way through to goalkeeper Panos. Another minute ticks away for England. We've got 12 minutes to play. And England won the ball back. Oh, we haven't quite. It was Kira Wolf won the ball, but it only broke to a Spanish player. Spain now coming forward up this near side. Come on, England. Let's defend this well. And let's see this through.
Come on, push them back. I'll get the ball.
Spain now ping the ball over to the far side. Lucy Bronze is there well with a header. Great defending from Lucy Bronze. She's had a magnificent game tonight. Shown all her experience. That ball over the top. Oh, that's a good touch actually by the substitute. Inside the penalty area for Spain. Brilliant defending again from Millie Bright. Falls to the edge of the box. The shot comes in. It's over the top. But was it deflected? Is it going to be a corner? That was a substitute, actually. What a great touch that was at first, actually. Took that ball down really well. Looked as though she was going to get Millie Bright. Actually got the ball, it then ricocheted back to the Spanish substitute. But Millie Bright there shut the door. Brilliant defending. In fact, her and Greenwood, combination of them, yeah, it was both of them. And then the second shot comes in, and it's just high over the crossbar. No danger at all. Now England coming forward again.
Come on.
With Alicia Russo finds Ella Toon. It was those two that combined for the equaliser, but now Spain have picked up the ball in midfield, coming forward. England are working hard to get their shape back again. Great defending. Ella Toon putting them under pressure. Lauren Hemp doing some defensive work as well. Spain though still in possession on this near side. Garcia in possession of the ball. Alex Greenwood does well, and then Ella Toon completes the clearance, but it's going to be a corner to Spain. We have played, 109.5 minutes. So there's 11 minutes to play, 11 and a half minutes to play, with 10 and a half minutes to play in this game. Can England hold on, possibly get another goal, or maybe another 3 goals, as Terry said? But let's just, I'll be quite happy if it finishes now with it 2-1. Let's be honest. I don't really mind. But anyway, it's a corner to Spain. We've got to be switched on. We've got to we've still got some defending to do. 10 minutes to play. The corner comes in towards the edge of the penalty area. It's put back into the box. Again, some great defending there from England. I'm not sure who that was. It was Russo, actually, I think there. Cross comes back into the box again. Millie Bright's there with a header. And then the clearance is completed by Williamson. Bright and Williamson have been absolutely magnificent tonight for England when they've been needed. Millie Bright has been an absolute rock at the back. Spain are still in possession. But England have at least forced them back slightly. A ball now pinged over to that far side. A little bit of space briefly. Cross comes in. Brilliant defending again from Lucy Bronze, and she can bring the ball out of defence. She has been brilliant as well tonight. Bronze for England. And that's going to be a foul and a free kick to England. It's a foul on Chloe Kelly. Brilliant play from England. Great defending. And a few more seconds will tick down. 9 minutes away from the semi-final. 9 minutes. Can England hold on? Can we get the other goal? It's certainly been tense. We're not far away, are we? We're not far away, but still work to do for England. We've got a free kick over on that far side. Millie Bright's going to take this. She's going to go long, and she does go long, looking for the run of Chloe Kelly. It might be slightly over here, actually, but Chloe Kelly's going to fight well, keeps it in. Well played, Chloe, there, but she couldn't make much more of that, though. Spain do manage to complete the clearance now, but great play from Chloe Kelly. She's had a great game as well since she came up. England picked the ball up again. Oh, unlucky there from Stanway. She just sort of slipped as she went to pass the ball, and now Spain can come forward. They're still inside their own half, though, which is good. It's where we want them to stay. And that's still where they are. Now they're coming forward over on that far side, Spain. England working so hard to get our shape back. But Spain in possession on that far side. Ball played back into the Spanish half. 8 minutes away now. England are from the semi-final. This will be one of the greatest victories of, well, it will be the greatest victory of Serena's management, the greatest victory of a lot of these England players' careers as well, I'm sure. Really bright there with that slightly mishit clearance, but it goes away from our goal. It's out for a throw over on that far side. We are, 7.5 minutes away. I keep counting down the time. It seems to be going very slow, the time, actually. But anyway, it is slowly counting down. It is a throw to England, I believe, over on that far side, which Lucy Bronze is going to take. Just wiping the ball down. She's going to try and throw it long up that line, I would assume, into the Spanish half. She does. Is it going to be flicked on by Russo? Russo does well, but Spain actually do win the ball back. But they're still inside their own half. This is a good play from England, though. We're keeping Spain at arm's length. They are trying to come forward down this near side with Garcia, the substitute. Spain now inside the centre circle. Coming forward now on that far side, the ball chipped forward. Lucy Bronze underneath. That's a good header, actually. And England now can get a breakaway, can they? Ella Toon with the ball forward, looking for Lauren Hemp. It was overhit. And Paredes, it is, with possession, but she's given the ball away. Russo's picked it up. Well, good play that was from Russo. She needs a bit of help.
Keep it.
Oh, she slightly overrun that. In fact, it's been, the referee's blown for a free kick to England, surprisingly enough. So well done, referee, finally giving England a free kick. Thank you for that. I think it was a foul actually on Russo. She worked so hard there to win the ball back. She was running out of space and she slightly overplayed the ball. Kira Walsh has gone down now with a cramp in her calf. It's not surprising because she must have run about 12 miles in this game. And she's got a cramp in her calf. I know what that's like. And when you have a cramp in your calf, it's difficult to get rid of, isn't it? I'm not sure whether she'll be able to see out this game. 6 minutes to play, plus obviously a bit of stoppage time. The crowd at Brighton are getting quite excited. We're all getting quite excited. But we haven't quite got there yet. There was a fan in the crowd who looked quite like Beth Mead, actually. But anyway, I'm assuming it wasn't Beth Mead because I'm sure she's sitting on the bench. Kira Walsh, she's back on her feet again. She's not moving very freely. And if it is a cramp, I don't know if she's going to be able to run that off. But we shall see. Nikita Paris is coming on. It's going to be her first appearance of the tournament. Nikita Paris, we know we're going to get from her is work rate. Is it going to be Kira Walsh going off? She's certainly not moving very freely at all. In fact, Jill Scott's coming on as well. Yes, I'm not surprised. Jill Scott's going to take the place there. Lucy Bronze is coming over to have a chat with Serena. Nikita Paris is going to come on. So you'd assume Jill Scott's just going to fill in for Kira Walsh in that holding midfield position. Kira Walsh has given everything tonight, as she has in every single game. She's got a cramp. I'm not quite sure who's going to go off for Nikita Paris. I'm glad Paris is coming on, actually. I know she's just left Arsenal, and it didn't maybe work out for Arsenal, but she's a great player, and she is a great personality as well. And she's going to come on for her first appearance of the competition. Terry says, at last, the ref actually giving us a foul, indeed. Terry says, Paris coming on and Jill Scott, indeed. Jill Scott's coming on. We know what we're going to get from her. She's going to do that job of Kira Walsh. She's going to keep everything nice and neat and tidy in there. I'm not sure who Paris is coming on for, but we'll see. It may well be Hemp, actually. Hemp, it is Lauren Hemp. She's run herself into the ground, Lauren Hemp as well. What a performance in the end from her. It didn't look like it was going to be her night, but she turned it around.
She did.
It was her cross that set up the equalising goal, and she had a big part to play in this turnaround. So well played for Lauren Hemp tonight. But she's gone off now, and Nikita Paris is going to get her first taste of the Euros this year. Come on, Keats. Come and do some good stuff. Get a goal. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? She's just left Arsenal, of course, for Manchester United this summer. And England have got a free kick, which Leah Williamson takes, plays it long towards that far side. Is Chloe Kelly going to be able to keep it in? No, not quite. And Terry says there, and what a good game that Kira Walsh has played tonight. Well, she's played a good game in every single game, hasn't she? But yeah, she was brilliant tonight. She covered every single blade of grass and went round and covered every single blade of grass again. And it's not surprising that she's got cramps. If anyone deserves a cramp, it's her. Or not deserves a cramp, but, you know, has earned herself a cramp, if you like, with the work that she's put in. It's Kira Walsh. And the telly's just froze, actually. So please don't do that.
I'll stop.
But anyway, we've got no sound on the TV, but we don't care because we can see the game. Spain in possession at the moment, coming forward through midfield. It's back again. Obviously, there was a power surge. Nikita Paris doing her defensive work. That's what you're gonna, she's gonna give you. But Spain still in possession there. Bonmati with an effort, but Stanway, the goal scorer of the goal that so far is going to be putting England in the semi-final. Or can Spain find the late equaliser? Cross comes in, well headed out there from Greenwood, I think it was. Finds Ella Toon. She wanted a little bit longer than she had on the ball there. And that ball has gone out for a throw to England. Nick Nack says, I'm not listening to the sound anyway, just you guys. Well, thank you very much. We're not really listening to the sound either, but it did just go off.
How long we got?
We've got just over 2 minutes of normal time.
England.
There's going to be some stoppage time. There's going to be stoppage time because of that injury, but there's going to probably be 2 or 3 minutes, you'd imagine. But we've got a throw at the moment on this near side. Alex Greenwood's going to take it. She goes long up the line. It doesn't really get that far though. Spain win the ball back, but England again pick the ball up. Jill Scott with the winning header. That's a good ball to Chloe Kelly. She was pushed in the back. It's a foul to England. We have played 118 minutes, and there are 90 seconds of normal time remaining. This is now where it gets a little bit tense. It does get a little
It's
bit
been tense all game,
Well, it has
hasn't
been
it?
tense all
Dear
game, yeah.
me.
But it gets even more tense now because we're so
So
close. We are
close.
so close. Alex Greenwood now is going to take this free kick. It's about 5 yards inside Spain's half. We just need to go long. It
Come
does
on.
go long towards the edge of the penalty area. Nikita Paris is up there battling away for that ball. She needs to get it back if she can. Good work from Paris, really good work, but she gives away a free kick actually. And actually Greenwood got a yellow card. Must have been for time wasting, but it was worth it. And it will certainly be more worth it. We are into the last minute of normal time at the end of extra time. Terry says Spain are losing their head. Well, they are, but they're coming forward again. They are coming forward again.
Give up on it. We need to.
England again are getting everybody behind the ball. A cross comes in towards the edge of the penalty. It's flicked on, but it's cleared away there by Jill Scott, who's basically playing in defence. It wasn't Jill Scott, actually, was it? It was Lucy Bronze. Sorry, it was Lucy Bronze. But Spain coming forward again. This might well be their last attack. Alex Greenwood defending well, does she? Well, she doesn't quite there, but she's still butting away for the ball. Spain in possession. With Bon Mati gets a cross in. They're going to get a corner, or is it a throw? It's a corner. We are now into the last 15 seconds of normal time. It's a corner to Spain. The goalkeeper's coming up. The goalkeeper is coming up for Spain. Panos.
Tell you what, get him down. Go and score.
There's 5 seconds of normal time remaining. It's going to be a couple of minutes of stoppage time. The goalkeeper is up for Spain. This is a corner. It's going to be. It's into stoppage time. The goalkeeper comes up. It goes right away across. Cross comes back in again. It's gone behind. It's going to be a goal kick. It's 4 minutes of stoppage time.
4 minutes.
We've got another 4 minutes, so this is agony, man. Just get it over with. That corner, the goalkeeper went in for that. Nobody managed to get there, and then the ball was played back in again, and it's gone behind. Nobody got a ball. The goalkeeper actually was going for that, the Spanish goalkeeper, Panos, but it is a goal kick to England. The Spanish coach looks as though he knows. It looks as though he knows that the game is up for them. Nick Mack says, where's that come from? Well, it'll be the Kira Wolf's injury. It'll just be time wasting.
4 minutes, I know.
It'll be our time wasting as well.
Far too long.
But it is what it is. But we've played nearly a minute of that 4 minutes as it is. And it is going to be a throw to England over on that far side. We are so close. But we're not quite there yet.
My Lord.
This has been agony, actually. But anyway, it's nearly over. But it's going to be over in a good way, hopefully. We've got to throw Lucy Bronze over on that far side. Throws it up the line. Nobody gets it, and Spain can clear the ball away. Georgia Stanway just hoops the ball forward. That'll do for now. It goes through to the Spanish goalkeeper, Panos. We've played a minute and a half of the 4 of stoppage time. Panos goes long, deep in towards the England half. A good header away from Alex Greenwood, who's done well, as I say, since coming on. She went in for that ball there, and she's just got a kick in her head. It's going to be a free kick. Brave there from Alex Greenwood. Really, really brave. She got caught in the head there. Jill Scott is just having a word with the Spanish player, showing her experience there.
Yeah.
And Alex Greenwood's going to be okay, but it is going to mean there's going to be a little bit more stoppage time to play. I mean, she didn't really touch her, but she put her head down, and it was a high foot from the Spanish defender. Nick Nack said there, didn't see a foul. Doesn't matter. We'll take it. We'll take it. We've played 2 minutes of the 4. The crowd are getting quite excited. We're almost getting excited, but not quite yet. Nikita Paris over on that far side wins the ball. It goes through. Oh, he's flicked onto the penalty area. The 2 was nearly in again, but Spain do clear that away. 90 seconds to play here at Brighton. England go anywhere. In fact, Nikita Paris might get on the end of this. Nikita Paris busting into the penalty. Good defending actually from Spain. In fact, it's going to be a free kick to Spain. It was a 50-50 challenge there, really. The 2 of them going for it there. But Spain can come forward over on that far side. Elisa Russo's working really hard defensively. Cross comes into the box. Millie Bright with a missed kick, but Leah Williamson's there. Lucy Bronze is there. And it's cleared away by Georgia Stanway. A minute to play. We are a minute away.
Come on.
This game seems to have lasted for about a week.
Bloody whistle.
It's a throw to Spain. We're into the last minute of stoppage time now. The crowd are cheering the girls home. Can we hold on?
Please.
Spain now in possession inside their own half, on halfway. It's a long ball played towards the England penalty area. It's going to run all the way through to Mary Earps. We've got 30 seconds to go. Mary Earps falls on the ball. Surely that's it. Surely that is it. Mary Earps is in no rush to get this ball up the pitch, and it's right as well. She's going to kick it long now, I'm sure. We're into the last 20 seconds of normal time. It's a long ball into the Spanish half. It's cleared away. It's played back in by Jill Scott. Spain can't get the ball away. Jill Scott again heads it forward. Nikita Paris almost flicked it on. Spain now, this is going to be their last attack. We're into the last 5 seconds. Ball played up that far side. Lucy Bronze is there. It's played it. Is it going to be a corner or a goal kick? We've played the 4 minutes. It's done.
Yes!
We've done it. We're in the semi-final.
Woo!
It's finished here at Brighton, England 2.
Yes.
Spain 1. That is the greatest win of Serena's England career. And she looks delighted, and rightly so. Wow.
God.
That was unbelievable stuff. Georgia Stanway with the winning goal in extra time. We have done it. What a night. Ella Toon with the equaliser, getting congratulated by Demi Stokes there on the pitch. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from England. Wow. That was tense. Terry put a comment in a bit earlier. I didn't want to put it on until the game's finished. He said it's coming home. I wanted to wait. I didn't want to jinx it. And he said it again there, it's coming home. Well, it certainly looks like it might be. That was incredible. That was just, I mean, Spain have played well in that game. They are a very, very good team, and we've just beaten the pre-tournament favourites, and we've done it the hard way.
Well done,
we've come
lasses.
from behind in extra time.
Well done.
Ella Toon with the late equaliser, and then in extra time, Georgia Stanway with a magnificent winning goal. Serena is hugging all the players, and rightly so. Just as well, she tested negative for COVID, isn't it? Because she wouldn't have wanted to miss this moment, I'm sure. A fantastic performance from England in the end. I think we deserved it. I think we deserved it overall.
I need to lie down now.
I need to lie down as well. That was tense and it was stressful, but we got there in the end.
Well done,
it's great to see the players taken off as well. Beth Mead enjoying the moment as well. We live to fight another day on Tuesday in Sheffield. We will be there.
Yeah, we're going.
We are going to Sheffield for England against either Sweden or Belgium. I don't care who we play. It doesn't matter. We are there on Tuesday in the semi-final. What a performance that was from England. Just remarkable stuff. It looked for a long time as though we were going out. That goal from Esther Gonzalez early in the second half looked as though it was going to be enough to send Spain through, but England never gave up, kept battling away, kept fighting, and in the end, we got our reward. 6 minutes to go. Ella Toon with the equaliser. We maybe could have won it before the end of normal time, actually. We were a better team in extra time as well. Great goal from Georgia Stanway. Yes, Spain had one or two nervy moments for us at the end. Mary Earps was brilliant in goal. Williamson and Bright were brilliant as well. And we did it. We've held on. We've beaten one of the best teams in the competition. Nick Nack says, lucky you enjoy the occasion. Well, hopefully if it's a game like tonight, we will certainly will enjoy it. Yeah. Mark says there, I'm a keepy. Are the England ladies team called Lionesses? They are called the Lionesses, yeah. England Lionesses. Yeah, because of the 3 lions, and they are the Lionesses, and they certainly fought like tigers tonight, didn't they, to come back and win that game. Some of the Spanish players are in tears, which you don't like to see.
You would be, though, I would be in tears.
They gave everything, Spain. They were a very good team, and they played well. But this England team are something different, aren't they? We've not seen an England team like this, men or women, before, with this organisation, this attitude, this strength of character, and with a manager of this quality and this experience. You know, Serena has been brilliant, and it was her substitutions tonight and the way that, you know, she made the calls, didn't she? Some big calls. She took Beth Mead off, kept Lauren Hemp on when we maybe questioned it. The fact is, we're not England manager, she is, and we should trust her more. I mean, we should trust her because she's brilliant, but she got the right calls. She got the calls right. It was her decisions that changed that game. And yeah, we've made it. We've gone through to the semi-final, and they're just showing Georgia Stanway's goal again in the 96th minute. What a strike it was. Deserved to win any game, that did, and it did prove to be the winner as well. what a strike it was. That was in the same goal that she scored the penalty against Norway, of course, in the 8-0 win last week. Brilliant stuff. And Nick Nat says, thanks for the stream. It's been a fun ride. Well, it's been a nervy ride, hasn't it?
Very nervy.
And thanks for staying with us the whole way through as well. Yeah, we've enjoyed all your company as well. But yeah, it was stressful. It was tense, but ultimately it was glorious. Ian Wright loved the goal there. Brilliant stuff on the side.
Going off
watching the game.
In the
We've got Georgia Stanway. Let's have a listen to Georgia Stanway.
What are we looking for? Where's the Juffa?
I don't know. Sweet Caroline's playing as well.
You're probably sitting on it.
I'm not sitting on it.
Where the hell is it?
I'm sitting on it.
You are. You say you're bloody sitting on it.
Mark says there 10:40 p.m. Yeah, it is 10:40 p.m. here. Terry says Russo and Toon need to replace Kirby and White surely now. We'll see. The players are joining in with Sweet Caroline.
Everybody loves Sweet Caroline.
They do
They're going
indeed.
to the fans. Oh, look at the fans.
Brilliant stuff. And the good news is, although we played extra time, we get 2 days extra rest before the semi-final because the Sweden and Belgium play on Friday, so we get 2 extra days rest as well, which we're going to need probably after that effort that they put in there.
We're going to a game on Saturday.
We're going to go on Saturday as well, yeah, but that don't seem important anymore.
Oh no.
I mean,
just going there for the
it does,
experience.
but it's going to be
really.
good. We're going to support Holland on Saturday against France. But England are in the first team in the semi-final. That's the 4th tournament in a row England women have reached the semi-final. Let's hope this can be the first one that we win. And of course, if you take the men into account as well, it'll be the 5th England tournament, men and women, that we've reached the semi-final, 5 in a row since 2016. So it's a good time to be an England football fan at the moment, isn't it? But reaching semi-finals is great. We've got to win. We've got to win this one, as we did last summer, and go all the way. But we're nearly there. Mark says, what shirt is it? That's England's new away shirt. It's England's new away shirt for the tournament. We haven't worn it yet in the tournament, but anyway. Terry says, yes, great live stream again, Richard and Mrs. B. Is our lucky charm. Well, so far, yes, that orange shirt's been our lucky charm, actually.
Did I wear this last game as well?
Yeah, I hope so. I know you wore your black one last time.
It's better than just England.
But yeah, that is England's away shirt for the tournament. So we haven't worn it yet, so we'll see. Michael's in the chat there. He says, can't say it was deserved. Lorraine Electra 11 was missed, along with the manager with the courage to play his young goal scorer. I mean, to be fair, I thought Spain played well. They maybe run out of legs a little bit towards the end of normal time, and then in extra time I thought we were a much better team and fully deserved to win. But yeah, it's it's a great victory for England to beat a team of Spain's quality and to come from behind and do it is just magnificent. And yes, Spain missing players, we know that, and had everybody been fit for Spain, who knows what would have happened. But ultimately, you play what's in front of you. Spain are still a very good team, but England played well, and we dug deep when we had to dig deep. The substitutes come on. Yeah, we defended really well, and we defended well when we had to, and we had that little bit of extra quality in the final third. The substitutes, Toon and Russo,
make a massive impact when they come on, them too,
and
every time.
And then Stanway with the winner. What a goal that was!
That was a fantastic goal.
What a performance from her. She will get player of the match, I'm sure. There's several candidates. Millie Bright at the back, magnificent. Leah Williamson, magnificent. Everybody played well. But yeah, what a game. What a fantastic night. And thank you to everybody for watching and sticking with us. If you are new here and you've enjoyed what we do, please give it a like because it really does help, and please subscribe as well. I will be back, or we'll be back on Friday. Actually, what we'll do is on Friday we'll do a watch along of Sweden against Belgium because that's who we'll play. So we'll do a watch along of that on Friday. So that we'll go live about 7:45 for that one on Friday. We won't do anything tomorrow. I'm playing football tomorrow, and I'll just end up coming home and watching the Germany game, Germany against Austria, which will be a good game. I'm sure that'll be tense as well. Terry says there, I wonder if the Spain manager knows Southgate will both be out of a job soon. Yeah, they actually reminded me a little bit of England under Southgate at times today. But anyway, you know, they did play okay, Spain, let's be honest. They had a good game, but we deserved to win that. And it was good and it was tense. Nick Nack says, okay, see then. Yeah, we'll do a watch along on Friday of Spain against Belgium. So please join us for that. I need a cup of tea actually.
I do.
Yeah, I think definitely we're going to celebrate with a cup of tea.
I didn't want to move and just go to loo now.
Well, yeah, you don't want to
miss anything.
It was too good to miss. So thank you to everybody for watching. Really appreciate your company, all your comments as well. Mark says there, is it illegal to film a game on your TV and put it up on YouTube? It's against copyright. I showed a game. I showed a little bit of a game briefly at the end of the season, and the channel got shut down briefly. So it's just copyright. So you can't show the game, unfortunately. Mark says with your mobile phone. Oh, I don't know if it's your own footage, then I'm assuming that you can. I don't really know actually, to be honest. But if it's your own footage that you're taking from the ground with your phone and you streamed it live on YouTube, I'm assuming no one can touch it because it's your footage, isn't it?
Or if you go live?
Yeah, I would have thought so because it's your unique footage, isn't it? When you're showing the TV coverage, that's their footage, isn't it? With their logos and stuff on, and that's what you get copyrighted for. But if it's your own footage in the stadium, I'm assuming you can. I don't know. But I haven't really. I can never get enough signal in the ground to be able to stream live anyway from inside the stadium, which is why I just do the vlogs. When I'm at a game because it's better to do it that way. Terry said Spain looked good, but when they went down to 11, they wasn't as good. What when the referee changed sides and came on our side? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Terry says good night, Richard and Mrs. B, and see you, Spider. Yep, see you soon, Terry. Thank you very much for tuning in. Always a pleasure. I'm glad you enjoyed the show and everybody else as well. So yeah, we'll be back Friday at 7:45 for Sweden against Belgium. Yeah, what a night! I mean. Unbelievable. It was stressful. It was tense. I'm so glad it's done. And yeah, I'm glad it's finished, and I'm glad that we've won. But it had everything, didn't it? That game. It had drama. It had excitement. It had tension. It had some dodgy refereeing. But ultimately, we got the job done. This team is something different, aren't they? Something special.
The quality shone through. Put it that way.
It did. It shone through in the end. We did it. We've got to go for it all again on Tuesday. And I'm sure that'll be good as well. But we'll be back Friday, I say, with Sweden against Belgium. Mark says, good night. Yeah, good night, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to give it a like before you go. We are going to play out with one of the great songs, of course, from the beautiful game CD. The link's in the description below. Click on that. Get this song, because this song is what's made the difference for England. Yes, we've got a great manager in Serena. We've got great players as well. We know that, but ultimately, it's this song that's made a difference. These songs that have made a difference. So download them because they're brilliant. We're going to play out with the title track called "The Beautiful Game." Nick Nack says, "Good night to both of you." Good night as well. Thank you very much for all your support tonight and your comments. Brilliant stuff. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. So we'll see you Friday. This has been over and over and over again. England 2, Spain 1. We are in the semi-final. As Terry said, as the crowd was singing tonight, it's coming home. I think it might well be coming home. Brilliant tonight from England. Thanks for watching. See you Friday, guys. This is The Beautiful Game. Don't forget to download it because it's brilliant. We'll see you very soon.
There's shin pads, hairbands, rainbow laces, brand new fans and different races. Another camp with COVID cases, an England squad with brand new faces. Here we go, the summer's here. Meet your friends.